REDTAIL Rogues, and we are back after a long pause. And DM Adam, tell us why we had that long pause.
I was dying of plague and riddled, absolutely riddled with moist inner linings on my lungs that were expelling all over the place. It was wonderful. I can paint you a more colorful picture if you
We
like.
want it. Make it colorful.
There were shades of hues of green, yellows, and grays, but all at the same time. And when you don't have the energy to go to the bathroom and you use Gatorade bottles to spit it, and you fill two, it just comes out as one solid, semi-solid, like almost formed Jello being poured out of a container. Just comes out with a splat in the sink, and it's nice.
Okay, and how much weight did you lose?
30 pounds.
30 pounds.
Yeah, don't do it. It's not good.
GG's, let's give him a round of applause.
Yay,
everyone, 30 pounds of
I
weight
didn't
loss.
die.
Yay.
I didn't die.
Best way to die.
Yeah.
Best way to die. There we go.
I
There we
succeeded
go.
by Constitution saving.
Yeah. Well, no, you kind of failed him for like 2 weeks straight.
But I didn't die.
Okay, so there were death saves.
All
All right. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Who do we have here? And so you just did the echo check.
Yeah, we're good.
All right, so we got DM Adam. We got
Boomy the Kitty Wizard.
Boomy the Kitty Wizard. We got
Viper Stillwater, the Mountain Dwarf Fighter.
Roundor
A
Fighter.
small group tonight. So.
Small group tonight. And we got Drakkar Noir, the questionably aligned cleric.
Got the new glasses.
Yeah,
New
yeah.
glasses.
And the other two that are not here are Thelonious Musk, and Effie. They are both with Biffer Stillwater outside the cave because they went out to clear it.
Then where did we? What were you doing?
I believe we were examining the
You were
ceremonial
outside the
aspects of this
Yeah.
area.
and I was cleansing the water with a ritual. I was
And your pseudo dragon was up clearing the. This represents the area directly above this crystal. This black dot and this one over here are connected. That's how it went around, and that is underneath this area. Those crystals are directly underneath that opening, that small square opening in the floor where Boomy encountered was being chased by the octopus.
Did we ever deal with that octopus?
No.
Oh,
It kind of ran away too.
oh, all right. It was like big adventure party. We're piecing out.
And then and you guys fought these carrion crawlers, and the pseudo dragon went down. And as far as pseudo dragon knows, that is the end of the cave.
Yeah, and Drakkar Noir did all the work, and these other guys just kind of basked in his glory, if I'm not mistaken.
And there
I
was
feel like you're mistaken, but
maybe. And there was a cave, like a small little undercropping here, and you guys notice that as you get deeper this way, because of the proximity to the carrion crawlers and the fact that you have a graveyard above you, i.e., the graveyard of Tumble Downs, which is right here.
Yeah.
They are a lot of. There's been a lot of over the centuries water rushing down the side of this mountain that's here, and has washed a lot of old bodies that were buried long ago and very, very deeply out into these under caves here in this area of the river.
So that's probably what that casket
The
was
river
that we saw down there.
It was washed out, exactly. It had been washed out of one of these caves and flown and smashed on the rocks and the
Ooh,
shore.
I totally have an idea then. Totally have an idea to activate this. I just thought
So
of it.
these caves, basically, when I zoom in on the map here, these 4 dots, but these 3 dark ones, the center dot here is directly above here. And you sent out the pseudo dragon, Biffer Stillwater, Effie the tiefling, gender questionable, tailless tiefling, and Thelonious Musk are out clearing those vines. Yeah, yeah, clearing the vines from from here because it's blocking the view. All the vines from the 2 trees that are grown up around the top are encroaching over that hole. You couldn't see the sky at all because it's just always in the shadows. The people down here, Drakkar Noir and Boomy. Drakkar was cleansing the water, which was like a foul, stagnant muck around the base of these crystals. There are these two stone statue figures, faces carved into the rock. The walls show that at certain times this place is completely submerged. There's a lot of algae growth, slime on the walls. The floor is slippery. But amongst all that, Boomy had found grooves of carved arcane runes and magic wards that don't seem to be currently active, but he's made effort to record them all that he can so far. And that's where we left off, as far as I know, unless I am mistaken.
No, yeah, the two of us are just trying to clean this area out, trying to discover what we can about its purposes.
Yeah, I'm cleansing the water. He's doing recordings, and these other guys are up. And if I'm not mistaken, they're trying to do things like clear the path so that you can clearly get sunlight that will travel all the way down through both those holes and directly go and hit the crystal, right?
Correct.
Which is underneath everything.
Correct.
All right. I think I figured it out based on the description that Adam just gave. So I'll wait a bit, and then we'll see.
So you don't go through the graveyard?
No, this hole has been there for a long time. From the surface view, which again, right here, if you can see this Ryan where the pointer is, that at that location there's two trees that are growing up, right? In between the two trees, there's they're not fully wrapped around, but they're kind of growing, twisting towards each other. And in the center of them there is a well, a fairly large round like a wishing well kind of thing you would find in the cemetery. There's no bucket, there's no anything. It's just all the upper shroud is gone. It's just a circle of stones that you assume might have once been.
Cemeteries. Okay, so it's not literally right on top of us. It's
There's all around you. It's all around you. It would have been a wishing well. It would have been like a kind of thing where people would go show send best wishes, part of for their dearly departed. It wasn't forever for gathering water. It was just to make people feel
I just wasn't
better.
sure how my
Or
character
to the
feel.
underworld to pay for the ferry ride for the
Yeah.
grave.
So we finally saved up the silver, Grandpa.
So when we're underwater, can I say, what about my hopes, my dreams? Well, I'm taking it back. I'm taking it all back.
Hopes
No.
and dreams.
No
Just
one
'cause
knows.
My guy's chaotic.
No one knows.
I figured he might have a problem digging through people's graves. But
No
we're
one's
not doing
digging
that.
through
No
anybody's
one
graves.
The Goonies?
Angie,
That's good.
you Goonie.
I got it. Yeah,
Thank you, Adam.
watch this
Thank
once a
you.
year.
So I haven't
It's been a
seen
while
Goonies
since
in a
I've seen
minute. I think I showed the kids Goonies this week. I'm still off.
I found a long sleeve
It's so
Goonies
fun.
shirt at the thrift store for
They're
$3.
making the
I
sequel.
totally bought it
It's
and
really
I forced my son to watch it.
now. It's gonna be their
The
grandkids,
fizz
I
in the
guess. 'Cause
house.
it was gonna be their kids, but now they're so old. I'm guessing it'll be their grandkids.
Or maybe they'll be the ones defending the secrets of One-Eyed Willie.
Or maybe it'll be another adventure that their kids go on. It would be so good if there's a
I think
Goonies
they'll
part.
keep their
They've been
kids,
talking
yeah.
about
I'd be
Goonies Part
surprised.
2 though for 20 years.
It's really
at this
happening this
point.
time. I think they've been talking serious.
Yeah, but they've always been talking about it.
They've
And it's
been
like they've
talking a
got
lot.
the corporate job and stuff.
Or are they going to
and-
call it Wide World Wilma? Is that going to be the name of the?
I just don't want. I was talking with Medium Adam. They're making the new Never-Ending Story, and if they make another Goonies,
Well, they made a sequel.
please don't ruin it. Please don't ruin our.
I wish they
childhood.
would remake. I wish they would remake Conan the Barbarian, but do it good.
What? That was so
The
good.
first
You
one's a
dare
classic.
say those things about Arnold Schwarzenegger?
No, Arnold Schwarzenegger was good.
Oh,
I
that's
mean,
classic.
the remake with
I didn't
Jason
see
Momoa.
It. Did you actually watched it? I heard it was so
It
bad.
was a
I
good
watched
movie.
it.
It was a good movie if
It
it
was
wasn't
fine.
Conan.
Yes.
It was if it wasn't Conan and just
Yes.
they gave him a different
That makes
Bonan.
sense.
Yes.
It would have been an absolutely fantastic movie.
I
but
agree.
They tried to tie it into the
Horrible.
Conan the Barbarian.
As if that wench could just sneak away from Conan. No way. No way. There'd be no sneaking away in
The worst part, he's trying to inspire everyone to fight. So fight. Way to go, Jason.
Well,
Honestly,
Where's the speech?
I love you, but that was a bad. It wasn't your fault that it was written bad. I suppose. Just in case he's watching.
Yeah, Jason. We mean you no disrespect.
Yeah.
You're a cool
He
apple.
actually-
Respectable.
He has been in St. Thomas, so
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
really
I
like-
actually applied. I actually applied. It was
I auditioned
called
for that
C.
shit too. Yeah,
I
that
auditioned
show.
for it, and I didn't
did
get
not
in as an
that shit,
extra.
no. My wife and I both auditioned.
I did not get in as an extra. It was
And
unfortunate.
they're like, we
Because
want
they took all the
bearded people. Like I showed up, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
No,
get this.
what
And
they
they're
did
like,
is they
"Did
took
you
all the
offer
people
it?"
with agents who have their agencies have rights, and then people apply, and the chances of them getting on are very slim. And then because they save spots for people, you can win the contest at the radio on the radio to be
Well,
in
they had
this
to
video with blah 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 blah
They had to
blah.
shut production down due to COVID.
I
It
was-
didn't last.
Yeah. It was called C, if I'm not
See,
mistaken.
yeah, I
It's
saw
called
season
C.
one. It
I
was.
was
I
in,
did, when I didn't get accepted as an extra, I boycotted.
Oh, I wanted to watch it.
didn't
When I was
watch it.
auditioning. I just heard about it. I'd never
It's
seen
like,
it, so I was like, I
fuck
gotta
you,
watch the
you
show if I'm
know?
auditioning. So I went back and watched the first season.
Yeah, that was funny. I was like, no, I resent you now, bitch. Like, and I used to
There
do
was people
modeling.
from Toronto. And
I used to
stuff,
do
like-
modeling, and I was actually with Request Models and stuff like
really?
that. So I had an agency and things. And
When you were a kid, or like recently?
but I
it
was
was when I was younger,
I was a
obviously.
great
I
number
mean,
of
not that you couldn't recognize it right now. I was slightly offended that you would question it.
You got the
But-
body type. You wore the clothes.
Yeah.
I was in a great many movies and music videos.
I know this guy here, like straight up.
Oh,
All right,
like, you
quick
got a back-
detour. Show us the
background?
picture of Jacob Tutu and the Hood and Fang. Show us. People need to
You're in
see.
that movie?
Oh, buddy, he was like Swamp Monster number 2 or something. Like
Three.
that.
Swamp Monster number 3.
Really?
Oh, buddy, this guy was big time.
Long time.
And what about that? What about that
Was it a
video
remake?
clip? Do you have the video clip of the bouncer that you just like got on hand, you bookmarked that you can just
I
show
don't know
us?
if it's. I don't know.
Oh, you met Gary Busey?
I met Miranda Richardson, Gary Busey,
Yeah,
Mark
just,
Martini.
just to hang out with Gary Busey must have been a trip.
No, he's a fucking idiot.
He looks
Fuck
like
you,
a
Gary
weirdo.
Busey.
He's not watching. I can guarantee Gary Busey
And
is
then I'm
not
sorry,
watching
but
this
he was an
video.
absolute prick.
Show us the slime monster number 3.
I'm looking for the slime monster thing.
But he was in First Lethal
Where did I
Weapon
save
and,
that? I don't know where I
Point
saved
Break.
that.
I
video.
love
Oh wait,
Point
it's on
Break.
the.
Oh, buddy,
it's
I
here.
know that when we first met and you told me this, I sent you the clip to the video of you being the bouncer
Yeah,
on
I saved
Animorphs
it. I
too.
saved it. I saved them.
You got the Animorph clip?
somewhere.
Show us the Animorph clip.
I'm
Let's
trying
get
to
a
remember.
copyright strike on this bitch.
I'm only
Come on.
one real movie on deep background in the
Where
Detroit
they-
Rock City, but I didn't get paid.
You were in Detroit Rock City?
I'm in Detroit Rock City, the deep
I
background.
was
of
in
the concert.
so many
I
spots.
did
in
not
Detroit
get
Rock
paid.
City.
Are you in that?
Oh, so many.
It's a
so
good
cool.
movie too. When
I was-
I saw it, I was like, oh, that's actually a good movie.
I was
Yeah.
while filming that
Funny.
movie. I got a blowjob in the Blue Jays locker
Oh
room.
shit, now Angel's gonna rewatch this. You're fucked.
I didn't know her then.
Yeah, I was in
honestly.
just the concert segment. They filmed it in the Cops in Hamilton. And
Yeah.
at one point, Paul
There it is,
Stanley,
Slimer number 3.
Yes, let's watch it.
the only thing I
Let's
remember
see
is
it.
Paul
It's
Stanley
just
got
a-
the mic at one point and said,
Oh, it's just a
"What up,
still?
Toronto?" And
Just
like
a
the
still.
Hamilton crowd just blew. Like they just destroyed him for that.
That's
song.
you right
That's
there.
me,
Boo.
Slimer number 3.
Slimer number 3.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's me.
I was in
Is it
Against the
CG?
Ropes
You
with
covered in
Meg
something.
Ryan and
I'm
Omar
covered in.
Epps.
I'm covered in. That fucking costume was a pain in the
It
cunt.
looks hot if it's real.
It was. It was outside the summer the whole time. It was really not good. It
What
was
about
like-
the video of you booting someone out?
Yeah,
buddy?
we'll do that. We'll do that.
Oh man,
I-
now's the time. Now we're gonna have to be sidetracked.
That's cool.
We are-
So
well,
we're gonna
next time,
sidetrack our sidetracking.
You
now
did mention
next
something
time.
about that before. I
Yeah.
remember that.
And so I was just saying because what I was saying about when Carl applied but didn't get it, it's because like they had people probably doing radio contests to be in it, like they did for like the Fuel video. What was it? Shimmer. Yeah, Shimmer. Me and my friend Richard were the only two that went out there that got paid because everyone else had won contests to be there and be part of this music video.
What a way to just like cheap out, eh? Like talk about cost.
They gave everybody free DVD, free CDs and tapes.
Oh, that's kind of
And
cool.
stuff like that. But
That's
like,
kind of neat. All right, that's kind of cool then.
yeah, but I got $250.
Most in Detroit Rock City.
Like,
Uh,
when I was in Detroit Rock City, it was different.
I don't even have a copy. I need to own that.
No, I can show you my shoulder.
Yeah, I'm just deep background. You cannot
Yeah,
find me.
yeah.
You can find
you
me.
can't see me in
I don't
Against
see
the Ropes
that.
side.
Were you like where they did
Right in
the
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 background.
concert footage. at
like,
the end.
like
when they finally got
Moms
to the
Against
concert.
Kiss? Did you see the Moms
No,
Against
I was
Kiss?
only in the concert footage that they filmed in Hamilton. And they shot at the very end.
Yeah, Cobb's
That's
Coliseum.
at the very end of the film. At the very end, they finally get to the concert.
I'm in the
in
scene in the gay
crowd.
strip club when the kid.
Of course you are.
I am my agent thought it was hilarious. He's like,
Really?
I got this great
Now
job
I
for you.
gotta
All you gotta
rewatch
do
it.
is go to this strip club and watch the show and pretend to drink whiskey. Pretend to drink.
Yeah.
Okay, Jay Trejo's in that scene. The kid from Terminator 2 is in
Oh,
that
okay.
scene.
No way.
They like what's his name's wife is in that scene. Like she's outside, but like I was there and I show up and it's like, yeah, it's like this gay strip club thing, and I called my agent the next morning, and he's like, and I'm like, what have you done? And he starts fucking howling. Yeah. It's all right. I still got $100 for the day.
I didn't get paid. I was deep background. We should get paid.
Oh, yeah.
That Adam was deep background too in the gay club.
Background.
You
Not
know,
bottom
buddy.
ground. Yeah, background.
He was the bottom of the bottom.
Negative. Never once. So, anyway, this is working. Let me do that. So,
All right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. D&D.
That's funny.
so Ryan,
Yes.
you, Effie, well, Thelonious Musk, being the most dexterous, is the one who is climbing down the hole, cutting off a bunch of helping, like, cut off a bunch of the vines. Effie and you, I suppose, would be keeping watch. The pseudo dragon would be flying around.
Where are they? So they'd be up here, is what you're saying?
There, the pseudo dragon is flying up and down, clearing out
Yep.
vines, but it's only tiny. It can only do so much at a time. It's not strong.
And the other party
If
members are
if I keep
straight
it
up.
alive, will it level up?
It doesn't really level up. I think it's what it's.
I just want to give it some extra hit points or something. Like,
Are its hit points tied into you?
Maybe
Being you're
extra.
familiar?
No, it has its own
it's
hit
got its
points.
own hit points.
You could always just not
could
send
buff
it
it.
into a pit of darkness, and
Well,
then
I'm
it
not-
could survive.
You could like put.
I'm gonna keep it alive as long as I can. I was just hoping maybe eventually it would get some.
Well, maybe eventually we can talk about it, but you can
Yeah, I
always
don't expect every
yeah
level
put
to play.
mage armor. You can always there's other ways.
Whatever you do, don't name it, because then you become attached to it. And then Adam will be extra vindictive. And
I'll be happy
kill
to
it.
take your pseudo dragon.
Yeah.
It's not a secret.
Secret name.
Anyway,
So we're all outside.
you guys are
We
outside.
see the dragon.
No, the dragon's going up and
We're not
down.
here.
He's going up and down the hole. Okay, searching around. Off into the river,
Which is over there.
which is this way, towards me. You see the Heart of Gold sailing upriver into, like, up the river in this direction.
They're left without us?
Yeah.
No,
It's gone.
on the deck of the ship, you see Commander Albright. You see a large lizard man who you recognize, but you know for a fact that that lizard man is dead. You trusted your pseudo dragon senses, who smelt it and knows that that is not. All you found down there was like a skeleton. It is he hadn't been missing long enough to rot. Remember me mentioning that? But all you found was a skeleton. And the pseudo dragon, when it smelt it, it gave you the impression that it recognized the smell and that it was saddened, right? Who he thought it was. But you see the ship sailing eastward upstream.
Gonna wave it down. Oh no. Never mind.
He wouldn't see us.
Yeah, you're down in the.
He'd be
In
up
the
the
You guys
river.
are up
He'd
on
be
the hill.
gone.
He's down here in the water,
Wave him back.
and
Well,
But-
you're on top of the.
the three of them were up there, but they're like up there, but they're like not on the edge. You're back here. You know the ship, right?
Yeah.
You've been on the ship a few times now. You've seen it in harbor a lot when you're training.
He's sailing with his back to us, right?
If you
And-
have any. I don't know what spells.
It's
abilities
low.
you have.
Oh,
Just to get
send it.
just
Send
get
me
the
your
attention.
sheet, Rochelle.
Oh, you're
She's not even watching. We got the Fizz all the way from Australia watching, but our very own players can't be
Fizz
bothered.
is on.
Thanks, Fizz. We appreciate you. Anyway, so and I'm gonna say no. She doesn't have any way. I mean, there's torches. You could light torches and scream and yell and holler.
Yeah.
Now, give me since it's you making it and not the three of you making it, I'll give you advantage on your perception check. What you will see. It's
Forgot my
evening, so the
dice.
sun's starting to go down. For the people down in the cave, you guys are moving around. You're not just standing by the entranceway. You're cleansing the water.
Yeah.
And you're moving around.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
recording.
cleaning off a room and is recording on.
Right. While you're doing that,
So I have a perception check.
yes, with advantage. You know what you're adding?
Perception?
Yeah.
It's just my proficiency, right?
Are you? It's just your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, just my modifier. not
unless
my,
you're-
not my
unless
proficiency.
you're proficient.
Yeah, I'm not proficient.
with
You get 2
advantage-
dice.
Advantage.
My
Yep.
Oh, it's just the two, right?
The highest of the two. Come on, baby. Put your glasses back on.
Oh, 9. Close.
Okay. Yeah, you know it's a ship. You know it's a ship, but you don't see. Yeah, I'm not. I can't tell you much. You see, you know it's a ship. That's what all.
Just yell with the.
You see,
FDM
you notice Commander Albright's armor.
There goes the.
Brief,
What's it
yeah.
called? The golden sterling.
No, the heart of gold.
The heart of gold. There goes the heart of gold.
That's
Not
it.
the golden
Heart
sterling.
of gold. Okay. And it's
It's very improbable that it's here right
quite improbable. So they're heading upstream. But you see them. What do you do with that information?
Bye.
One.
I tell the rest of the party who's with me,
Yeah, it's a.
You still see. You still.
but I
you
can't
still
get the
see
message
blue.
to these two because they're inside, right?
Well, you can shout down.
Okay, I'll try to shout.
The heart of gold is going up the Baldur's Gate River. Seems to be going the opposite direction. I think we should get its attention.
I like that blue one. Yeah, that's a good one.
Can we hear him?
We're like
Let me turn the
120
light
feet
on.
underground.
He's shouting down here. There's dank water splashing about.
For roll perception.
Looks better.
Wait! Don't roll it yet.
You did already.
No! Wait, I can
looks
still
better
add
on
it.
camera,
I
too.
can still add it. Guidance.
I'm at 14.
Plus guidance. And it would be with an advantage, right? It would be with advantage?
No,
Why is it with advantage?
Because I'm with you, and I'm not rolling for it.
no, you're guidancing. You're not taking the
15.
help action. You're guidancing.
15.
15 it is. That's still kind of good.
You hear him shouting something down, but it's echoing not just down. It's not like it's a solid tube. It hits this area and it echoes through the cave, and then it has to filter down through that narrow pass. So you hear him shouting something, but the echoes are bouncing off the walls too much. You can't fully interpret what it is he's saying.
I don't even bother to look up. I say, he's probably just shouting some nonsensical dribble like regular.
You do hear something that sounds like that
Carl,
from down the,
track.
and it's like you hear something skidding down the rocks behind you.
All right, I will warn Drac. I think there's something in here with us.
Oh, don't worry. I'm here, so we're safe.
I will. Right, I will look around for whatever caused that.
I'm in the middle of a ritual, so I can't really be disturbed right now unless I need to be.
Well, if you
Unless
guys have been
it's
taking
over.
your time, you cleanse the pool. There's not that much water in it.
Okay, all right. If the pool's
You're
cleansed,
taking
then-
your time. You're not trying to save on rounds of initiative, right? To go on spells. Sure. You guys spent a few minutes and that's done. He's marked up most of the room. Say like a half hour while they climbed out and got into position and all that stuff's done. So you look around the room. What's your passive perception?
I got a 14.
14.
This way.
Is it once a rest? I can use my second win in my action surges, or once a round? Or
Once a rest.
Only once a rest.
I don't.
I think
forget if
as
it's
you
long or
level up, you
short.
get more.
I don't think the second
rope.
one, the healing one. No, I think it's only once that you get it.
Only ever? I thought.
No,
the
you
second
get
one
it
is
twice.
healing.
You
Yeah,
get it.
just get one. I can regenerate hit point.
You
The
get
other
it.
one
You
is
can
a
use
bonus
your second win
action.
after a while. Or no, action surge you can use
Action
twice.
surge, yeah.
Not second one. So your rope that you lowered, the 90 feet of rope that you lowered down that sloping pass, that was very slick and slippery. to make it safe so everyone would come down, has been not cut, unhooked from where it was wedged, and thrown down in a pile.
Where the pseudo dragon was?
No.
The pseudo dragon's up the tube, clearing stuff out.
Where's the rope?
So we could.
Oh, the rope they came in here.
You can always get your pseudo dragon to check it out. You're close enough to have the contact with it.
Yeah, all the pseudo dragon.
Okay, pseudo dragon.
There's something there. Be careful.
Pseudo dragon comes down, sniffs the air, gives you the impression that it's afraid.
Okay.
It pokes out underneath here, and it can't turn invisible because it's not an imp, but it has telepathy instead. It looks down. It sees standing in this location. There is a figure in yellow robes who is standing there with.
I'll tell him not to get too close.
This rather large octopus kind of hanging out by the narrow hole in the floor. And about him climbing up out of from underneath these rocks that you guys have seen and all these little crevices that you've been crawling around that I mentioned that were full of bones earlier on from fish and whatnot, but these being bones of humans now and humanoids that were like lost in between cracks and crevices are crawling up out of these cracks, kind of all around the place. There's a few around this guy. You can't see that, but I'm just putting stuff for reference. Don't act like you know what's where it is. For reference sake.
I'll let Carl know that there's definitely somebody at the top raising some skeletons. I think we need to prepare for battle, brother.
The path ahead reeks of threats, and I shall lead us as always to ensure our victory.
Skeletons need to come out of the ground.
They're coming out from in between the cracks in the rocks where they would have been washed, because this place frequently, as I've mentioned, floods out, and the water running down the hill washes over the graveyard where the ground's been disturbed for so many years, and it's been washing bodies down into these caverns and these river veins for quite some time. Sometimes the river swells and backs up and erodes, right? So there's
bringing the dead back to life. We're in a graveyard.
And I'll send the pseudo dragons. Get us help.
okay. So
Tell Billy we're trapped in the well.
what's your guys' passive perception?
14.
14. You hear a loud splash right in the water, kind of in the water, just off to the side of this crystal. The splash hits here, and then you see the water, something, whenever it hit the water, kind of move out of the water quickly. And so the water is rippling everywhere, but you don't see what it is or where it went.
I've sent something amiss, but don't worry. My wisdom will guide us through.
I have faith in you.
Of course you do. As you should. So it's in the water?
Not anymore. It moved out of the water.
Even, and I don't know
dropped
what
into
it
the
is.
water.
Even though I'm facing straight at that water, I wasn't
You roll
able
with
to
your
get
14 passive perception.
Okay.
You saw something hit the water, and then something very quickly move out of the water. Something shifts.
So whatever it was fell like 15 feet or however
In the dark,
big it
yeah.
is, in the dark. Well, I've got night vision.
You have dark vision, which is black and white.
Yeah,
That's important to recognize. It's black and white vision is dark vision.
Okay, all right.
Because you don't have this light source, because you wouldn't need it. You sent that with Thelonious Musk.
That's true. With my light spell, yeah.
So, you see, both of you, because Boomy's also got dark vision, you see that the rope's been thrown down, not cut, and thrown down, and you heard that splash. Now, okay, so Ryan, so up top, the pseudo-dragon would fly just straight out, pops out of the hole in front of you. I'm assuming the pseudo-dragon would let him know what it saw down there, and it shows you in your mind an image of someone dressed in yellow, a large octopus, and the undead kind of starting to crawl out from those cracks and crevices and swarm around the
Tall man in yellow cloak. I'll tell you.
Pseudo-dragon is over there. Now,
and I see the octopus.
Remember, all of your rope.
I don't know that my pseudo dragon could communicate. I think it can only communicate with me.
It can because it can only communicate with you over a mile because of it being your familiar. But that's just how pseudo dragons communicate in general.
Okay.
Is by telepathy, right? They don't like they purr and do stuff like that. But if I bring up pseudo dragon on here,
Yeah, it makes sense. Like it's
No, that's
your familiar, but it can still talk to whoever wants to.
right?
It
Now,
has limited telepathy. You're right. Yeah.
they don't, and that the thing is, it doesn't have.
His fine familiars got multiple things, and not all of them have that.
Right.
Yeah.
The pseudo dragon itself has limited telepathy within 100 feet, but yours is like a mile when it's talking to you. And you can also see through its eyes completely. It can't let other people see through its eyes. But the nice thing is it can communicate with any language, and its IQ is 10, so it can actually have a conversation.
Shit's going down.
So
Help Boomy.
So I know about the octopus too, or
I'm with
just,
you.
I just know about the guy in the cloak and the undead.
It gives me belly scratches.
that's what you know about everything that I just described. But you also know that the party is out of rope. The last rope you guys have is the rope that you guys used to climb down this place in the first place, which was 30 feet.
Yeah.
Your 30 feet of rope would be enough to go down the hole and get you onto this level.
And is that clear enough that like a human could drop all the way down?
It is now because you've been clearing out, but the tree above still needs to be kind of cleared out of some branches if you want a full view of the sun or the night sky or whatever it is that you want to point it at.
I could easily get us out of this circumstance if you wanted us to.
But you can't fit through this hole here. This is a small grate that goes from that.
So we're below, the grate is above us, and above the grate is the hole.
Yeah, the grate is here.
Yep, sounds good.
Right above the crystal, and this thing fell
Through the grate.
not through the grate. It didn't hit the crystal. It specifically fell on the side of the crystal away from you all, like it could choose to fall there. So
You don't have any electricity based stuff, do you?
No.
So it lands in the water, and you see it move out, and you see, because all your vision is dark vision, it's black and white, you see a shift, and then you see nothing. You don't. It's so fast. You don't get a real vision of what it is.
Since we're not in initiative, I'll cast light on my mace.
Okay, so now you can see in color.
What? Cast it on like something over here.
Oh yeah, I'll cast it on the crystal. Ooh, that should give us some good like.
So it lights and
resonance.
refracts throughout.
Yes,
This
yes,
entire
yes.
place is now lit up. You can see through the hole in the floor here a small square, maybe not that small, of light, like maybe 3 inches by 3 inches, that is emanating up out of this hole in the ground. Right? Are you taking this opportunity to go and get your rope and come back and lower yourself down here, or are you going to try and climb down this thing? You don't
Can
have
we reach
the rope,
the rope?
with you.
It's all thrown down.
That's only
that
60
section
feet
of
of it.
rope. That's 90 feet of rope.
Or not.
Yeah.
And then there was 30 feet of rope that you guys used here to get down to the river veins, and another 30 feet of rope that you used to get down here.
How far is the ravine?
This spot connects to that black spot to get around to it. But I have to make those gaps because that's below all this. I could just keep building it up, but it'd be very confusing.
Maybe I should get the rope from the ravine, or is that easier? That's harder.
Well, so
Get it back
you are up here,
Yeah.
right? So you need to get down the well to here,
To this level.
or you have to go all the way to the ravine, climb down the ravine, go through the tunnels to get here,
Okay.
or you can grab the rope, come back, and try and go down.
That grate is preventing us from
getting
getting straight out, basically. So
There's
you
no
can't
rope
just
that's
load
there.
it.
You have to go and get your rope from the ravine.
I'll head to the ravine.
Okay, so 3 rounds.
Are you
We'll say 5 rounds. So these guys have 5 rounds
are you trying?
until you get back with the rope and are able to get down.
Should we try and get out of here? Or if I could easily allow us to escape. This is just an opportunity for me to show you how great that I am and my superior intellect at escaping this. But do we need to really leave this place right now?
Let's just murder these guys.
Very well. That seems like the logical choice. It should be easy to do.
No, I just put that there because that's the thing that threw down.
So do we see the thing that landed in the water and scurried away? Now that we've got a light source?
No, you don't. Give me a perception check. As long as I'm using 14.
All right.
You don't see
guidance
it.
Adams.
No, don't bother.
I did. All right. I'll guidance me.
Who the fuck am I?
Plus 3 and 13 plus my wisdom. 13 for 17.
No, you don't see.
Still don't see it with a 17.
But
Damn.
throughout this area, so that's a round. Throughout this area, echoing, you hear a odd, kind of splurting, gurgling voice. The master offers trade. Your lives for the gem which you possess. Return the gem which was misused, and you will be allowed to leave these caves.
Well, tell us about this gem. What purpose does it serve?
Who's your master?
The master offers trade. You should consider yourself fortunate.
Who's your master?
Well, throw down the rope
Hastur.
so that we might talk to him.
Is my master.
Alaster.
Alaster.
Have we heard that
Alaster,
name
the master?
before?
Throw down the rope so that we might go.
You
and
might have
converse
heard
with
it
him.
before, but your characters have not.
Throw
Sorry.
down the rope so that we might
Hastur.
converse
Sorry,
with
I
him.
have to just double check.
May as well use this opportunity to get out of this place. Meet with him. You know how in some RPGs they lead you to him and then you slay him. Bring us face to face with this master of yours so that we may converse with him.
I need to just.
This is but another opportunity for me to prove my greatness.
Where is the water projecting?
Magic.
Is it above?
Yeah, I tucked it into the.
There's a little light inside.
Oh, there.
It looks better on camera
Hastur.
than in person. It looks
Hastur.
better on your phone than actually
Hastur is
looking at it. It looks more like water.
Oh yeah?
Looks good.
He
It looks
says
good in the
that.
video.
He
It'd be
offers
good
you
for-
trade. Regretfully, you have acquired something that belongs to my master. You have acquired something that belongs to my master. If you were to look at it now, you would notice that it knows where my master is. And it has been misused by the people who it was loaned to. He asks only for its return, and he will grant you safe passage and perhaps a boon, depending on your candor.
What?
But that is up to you.
We'll
Like,
send
give us a
down the
favor.
rope so that we might meet with this master of yours and discuss it face to face. There's no point in
Your rope has been thrown down until the master receives his answer from you, and it giggles. And as it giggles,
Do we notice where it is?
give me a perception check.
Yes. Can I instead use guidance for his perception check? and not do a perception check myself?
+2. Ever since the picture was taken. Damn that picture! So.
Tried lots of different dice. Brian's just fucked the entire campaign.
They're all screwed.
Let's take this.
It makes me feel surprised.
Mm.
I'm surprised. Like
Right,
Fido Dido, like surprised. Fido Dido surprise levels.
Let me see it. I'll put it on camera. Whoa, he is truly surprised.
Fido Dido.
Whoa, I can't believe it.
Wow.
7 up spokesperson.
So that's what you know and what has been said, and you do not see. You cannot pinpoint by sound, nor can you pinpoint. Now, do you have bonuses on tracking things by sound or by smell? I know your pseudo dragon gets bonuses for tracking things by smell.
No, I'm more agility stuff.
All right, I'm going to just try and prolong things here so we can kind of keep them talking. And what does your master offer in trade? So hopefully he can make another perception check after we talk to him.
Your lives.
Ah, that is already
You
ours.
see, temporarily, you see part of the rope that was thrown down disappear for a second, but only for a second.
Oh, so it's
As
invisible.
you hear something, and you notice that you recognize that the voice is moving away from you. What are your answers, mortals? The master will have his treasure soon enough. He possesses the whole stone of Golorg.
Well, tell us the purpose of this stone of Golorg, and perhaps we'd be willing to give it up.
It's not my place to disclose the master's affairs.
Then send down
You
the
may make a
ropes so
perception check.
Yes.
Why don't you make perception checks?
Well, because I can guidance your perception check. +3.
Ooh, 18
Yeah.
plus 3, 21. So we're 20.
Very, very faintly. Because it's shifting up the mildewy rock, by the tracks as it slicks up, you see that enormous octopus you saw before. It had clearly jumped down, come across the ceiling, dropped down, hit the water, and been able to, like octopi do, like shift its body positioning, shift its textures so that it's very difficult to see.
Do you want me to attack?
Very camouflaged. And it moves up. It's clearly the source of this voice. So it's speaking to
So
you.
it's not invisible anymore? Because I don't have to roll to hit it.
I say, you disgust me. You're the kind of filth that even excrement would consider beneath it.
All right, magic missile. Oh, that's a lot of ones.
Good.
8 damage.
Attacking a poor little octopus. 8 damage. How many hit it? 4?
3. I
3.
just got that first one.
So 3 things hit it, and as they do, its camouflage is gone, and you can see it kind of, now that it shifts out as it gets hit. Yes, it looks a lot like an octopus, but kind of not an octopus when you get a full view of it.
Ew, is that an Otium type thing?
No, it is not. It is exactly what it is.
It's so gross looking.
It was behaving the way an octopus was. But when it took damage and was hit by you, you see clearly that it is not an octopus.
Unclean.
Oh, your existence is a cosmic error, a blight on the very fabric of reality.
Cleanse it from this earth, Drakkar. Cleanse it from this earth.
I'll say, this is what I think of your master and his offer. I'm keeping the gem and we'll do with it as we please. I rush in and I'll make an attack.
Wait just a moment.
No one's asked for initiative yet, so we're just gonna keep moving.
Yep,
Right,
that's
I know,
Just
I know.
doing it.
I know, I'm in the midst of. Forget the hit point things and all that. So as you move into the area, so each creature that starts his turn in the area must exceed DC 10 strength saving throw. So as you approach it, it is babbling incoherently. It was speaking, but as you get close to it, it begins just blathering on, like a bunch of different voices echoing throughout the cave. So you're within 20 feet of it. I need a DC 10 Wisdom saving throw. Not hard. Not an attack. It's just because you're in this area around it.
But I'm proficient in saving throws for wisdom, thankfully. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 exactly. I rolled a 4. Oh shit.
Okay.
It was a close one.
Okay. Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay. So you run in. You guys have this round. It didn't attack you. Now you guys have this round. So Ryan, start of all this happening, you've gotten your rope, got to the top, and thrown it down. It would take you 30 feet of movement to reach this area. This seems to be your lot in life. Always getting to the battle. It seems to be where you end up, unfortunately.
So I've thrown the rope down, but they're engaged in battle.
We're even further down.
Yeah,
We're just trying to
we're
get
much
one level
further
above
down.
us.
Yeah.
Only up there now?
No, the rope is there.
What am I here?
No, you'd be here.
Probably here.
Now you're up top. So at the end of your first turn, since they did their thing in this round, give me your athletic saving throw. Remember, your speed is 25. It's 30 feet down, and you climb at half speed.
Okay.
So for double your movement, I will allow you to make it so you can hang drop into the area where you are.
Over the grate, right?
No, over here.
Ah. 3.
No, total. I need the totals.
Oh. Was athletic?
Athletics. Or a strength check.
Oh, it was strength? Okay,
It's
so,
athletics
5.
is strength.
7, so it's only 10.
You make it down the first 30 feet on the rope, end up here. As you land, you have to hang drop to land, because you have to double your movement to get here. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
13, 15?
You're fine. You almost lose your footing as you hang drop and fall down this hole. Another 30 feet drop to the bottom. There is a rope here, but you almost fell off the edge as you hang drop down. You have to go 30 feet, doubling your movement, give you 50 feet. It's twice, it takes double movement to climb, so you still have to hang drop 5 feet. That 5 feet almost sent you tumbling down 35 feet, which would have been bad.
Yeah.
Let's go. Top of the order, let's do some initiatives, shall we?
Do we need initiatives, or should Babbler get last since we charged in and did all that stuff? And
No,
we kind of took the initiative, is the way I would phrase
you
it.
didn't surprise him. He was there.
He was too busy
Saw you.
babbling.
That's what he does.
That's right.
It's not that he was babbling. That's just what happens. He was restraining himself to have a coherent conversation, is what he was doing. So,
Okay. We had a surprise round.
All right. I didn't get to do anything. I charged in and then had
Well,
to
I
make
asked
a
you,
saving throw. I said I charge in an attack.
well, then attack. Make your
Okay,
attack.
all right, cool. I'll make my attack first then, in that case. 10, 15. Yeah, 1d8 plus
This thing
3.
should be easy to
8, 11. And then I'm going to use a bonus action, and I'm going to call upon the gods of war and be able to make an extra attack. And 7. Unfortunate.
have. Its armor class is only 9 then.
7. I missed.
Oh, with all you're at? Oh,
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I say your babbling is a testament to why the gods prefer silence over stupidity. Does that harm him? Does it give him disadvantage on his next attack?
No, your brain is filled with gibbering, continuous, multiple language.
Somehow the
Talking
babbling makes him
gibbering.
less threatening.
That's scary.
He looks pretty cool though.
He looks cool, yeah.
Let's get a
Picture
shot of how
gibberish
cool
and
he
babbling
looks.
stuff.
I'd like to
Badass.
point out that I think this is actually a gibbering mouther.
He looks pretty badass.
No, it's a chaos beast.
Yeah,
So
it looks
It's
We got him.
Yeah,
Let's
that looks
properly
all the eyes and
represented.
everything. That's pretty.
I want to see the proper representation of a gibbering mouther, Adam.
Yeah, it's suffer.
I am suffering.
Has Wizards released one yet?
Possibly. Oh, I did get a couple of new minis to paint. I'm saying. I got an animated acid breath. And this cool spectral
Ooh, let's see.
giant.
An animated acid breath.
Like a ghost giant.
An animated acid breath. And
Yeah.
what's the other one? Show me.
It's a ghost giant, spectral giant.
Spectral giant. Well, it seems like a good price for that.
Yeah, it really was. And it was tax free that day. So
Wow. Isn't it tax free every day right now? Aren't the liberals trying to buy our votes at the moment?
Until the 13th.
Yeah.
I'll use it.
Yeah, I mean, I use it on that. Still. I filled up on gas the other day. It was $100. Fuck you.
It's like $150.
Yeah, I
Oh,
get
yeah,
it.
you don't pick up
Yeah.
Yeah. I drive a minivan, but
So I have a -1 dex. My initiative is 19.
what?
Oh, jeez.
Get out of here, babbler.
Oh,
My initiative is 9, 10. 10 total.
17.
Stinking babbler.
What's yours, Brian?
which?
17, you said?
Oh, what I rolled? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was 17.
17.
Do you need it to
Wait,
do any?
Did I roll before?
You're rolling.
Are you
No,
just
you're not.
gonna
That
attack
was just
yourself?
what would happen.
What's that?
Are you
supposed
going to be
to roll
making
again?
it
No.
make
that's your
saves,
initiative.
or are you just going to be attacking it?
Yeah, I rolled.
I'll probably just tack him. Like,
13.
give him a beat down.
No, it was a 15. Sorry. Where we got 17 from?
15? Still, where you are. Okay. So in actual initiative, I go first. Thelonious Musk and Effie, you threw down the rope, and they are beginning their descent. They'll be behind you until otherwise stated. We don't need them here currently. So top of the order, gibbering mouther. So it starts off by using blinding spittle
Blinding spittle.
at you. Chemical glob at a point you can see within 50 feet of the glob explodes in a blinding flash with light and impact. Each creature within 5 feet of the flash must see a 13 dex saving throw or be blinded until the end of the mother's next turn.
So is he doing it to me?
He's doing it right in your face. Yes.
All right, 12 plus 17. Yeah, take that, mouther. Little blinding spittle for
That's
you.
just an extra thing it does.
That's extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, besides the babbling, this thing's pretty cool.
Well, Babbler, I'd applaud your effort if it weren't an embarrassment to our collective consciousness.
20 versus your AC.
No, my AC is 20 exactly.
20 exactly.
Yeah.
You are hit
Eldritch
for
Priest knows what's
17
up.
piercing damage.
17.
One creature, 17 piercing. I can roll 5d6.
Roll
if
the
you like.
5d6, buddy. Let's see it. I'm going for the 30. Let's see it, home slice.
All right.
I want to roll. I want to play real D&D. None of this averages shit. I'm ready to take my 30. Go on. Over or under the 17, boys. Let's see. 10, 11, 12, 13, 16. Yes, in your face, DM. Suck it, DM.
Fuck you, Carl.
Yes, yes. So I'll take only 16 damage in that.
16. Now, the ground around it, 10 feet around it, is dough-like difficult terrain.
Ouch.
So you have to start by 16. First of all, you're not blinded because you succeeded. Each creature that starts to turn that area must succeed a DC 10 strength saving throw or use half speed. So These aren't its actual stats. It's an awakened creature.
Okay.
But you.
So I need a DC 10 strength save before anything else then?
Well, it's Boomy's turn next.
Yeah, yeah.
And then am I able to move over you? My space. Let's say I can occupy your space. I do want to get the new monster manual that they have for the 2024 book release.
That's not out yet.
No, when it comes out, I won't do that. So, Boomy.
Please give me a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw.
Well, you can hear it. Are you within 20 feet of it? No. 5, 10, 15. No, you're not. What was the saving throw total I have to?
14 Wisdom.
Is it this one?
Five.
Yeah.
It's already
D12,
taken
baby.
damage. 10 damage, please.
Nice. Bring out the dead.
67.
Not anymore.
Yeah.
I've hit it a couple times.
I've hit it for 11 with just one swing of my mace.
For a gibbering mouth.
Splash.
How are they getting through that grate?
Yeah, how are they getting through
They're
the
just
grate?
bones. They're just bones.
But then they fall apart.
They still gotta squeeze.
They're gonna walk around.
What is this?
They gotta walk
yeah, they
around.
gotta definitely walk around. What is this? Like
They're
Mickey
not
Mouse
jelly,
skeletons?
they're bones.
Like,
They're just bones. A pile of bones falls down and reassembles.
shatters.
then we shouldn't
Pile of
even be able to
bones.
shatter it in that case. How do we even kill them if they just
Necessarily.
continually reassemble?
Just drop a pile of bones and animate
Is this
it.
a reassembling skeleton? One black, one colorless? When
Yes.
it's in the graveyard, you can play one
I
black, one
protest.
colorless? I
It's a
protest.
pretty stiff material.
I protest.
Liar. How will you bend through with a bunch of bones?
Just a bunch of bones. There's no meat on them. Fine, I won't drop them down. I'll do something different instead. You hear a splash.
That's probably worse.
Great. It's a
You
slime.
don't want
now
a
that
skeleton.
oozed on
No.
through.
You don't want the skeleton. Splash.
Just splash.
Well,
It's another one of these things.
no, it's not. It's not another one of these things. Your passive perception of 14. You hear glass breaking as something is tossed down.
Like crystal.
Hold your breath, Drakkar. You got trouble.
You hear another voice from up top. You fools have traded me back my necklace. I would have rewarded you handsomely.
And you should have stayed in the shadows where you couldn't be seen or heard, for now you shall fall beneath our blades.
The Boomy, that's your turn. That's when the thing was dropped down. Biffer.
So slowly, methodically,
Slowly and methodically.
safely, I will lower myself down.
So you're not making it down this turn, is what you're saying.
But you only have like 5 feet left.
Slowly.
No,
He
Methodically.
dropped down to the first, and now he's trying to get to the grate. He's trying to get to the
he's
grate.
trying to get down to
I
this
will
level.
lower
It
myself.
would
30
be
feet down.
great if you could make it there this
I'll
turn.
lower myself down and
So
and
my thing is,
say,
you just can't be slowly taking your turn because
okay.
you're
I'll
only
say that
moving at half
whoever's
speed.
stronger
It'll take
after
you 2 turns if you slowly lower yourself
You're
down.
gonna be worse off.
Okay,
hanging from a
I'll
rope.
Throw yourself
I'll
down the hole.
at a leisurely, safe pace. I will.
So you're not making it down.
You're the fighter, dude.
All right, I will go quickly, but I'll stay to Effie and Musk. I'll be like, hold on to that rope. Make sure I am safe. Dwarf are not good at lowering themselves.
Oh, God.
So give me
Make
your
sure I've got a
athletics check.
2-point harness.
7 athletics.
Yeah. You
That's
can make it
just-
acrobatics if you like. If you want to be
I'm
like,
not proficient.
if you want to be like acrobatically and cartwheel
not
and like
proficient
jump down and
Acrobatics. So
the same way Thelonious did last time and take no
Just a
damage.
standard strength check, which is +5.
this is standard strength check.
Do you have athletics
plus,
or no?
plus 7, 5 would be.
You don't have athletics.
He's got a
think
12.
so.
He's good. He's good. He's still a nice 12. He took 10.
You can't take 10 in initiative when you're climbing down, not slowly and
It's a
safe.
10. It's a 10.
Combat superiority. I don't think
Doesn't
anything
help.
about athletics. Yeah.
Athletics is a skill.
So if you're on the skills in
didn't
the
Yeah, it'd
the
be like
third
a strength
skill,
skill or
fourth
something
skill.
like
I
that.
didn't think.
Fourth skill from the top.
Probably for the
I'm
best.
so short. I'm like,
I can't
be
fault
that
you for not taking that. To be
athletic
honest
as a
with you.
dwarf.
That's what I mean.
That's their fighter's job. Okay, so you got a total of 12.
Yeah.
Since you almost made it and you're going down, you're only gonna fall 10 feet.
Oh, it's only a D6.
I told you to hold the rope.
No, you let go of the rope. It wasn't that they
We were
didn't hold
holding
it.
I'm blaming them.
Okay.
You
All
think
right.
you're not
damage.
here.
A man
Five.
after my own heart, blaming other people for their failures. I
damage.
can be down with that.
on a team play.
As you take the 5 damage and you fall and hit the ground, you see you feel uneasy as this figure in yellow, having its robes are like clinging to it, and there are like undead kind of crawling out from in
I'm
between
gonna ask
the
him.
cracks around you. Wait a moment. Wait a moment.
What is it?
He is wearing a white and red mask.
Does he bear the symbol of the flaming hand?
No.
Well, I mean, just his movement. He still has an action, right?
Well, it's
Or
That is the
flaming
action.
fist,
double
whatever
to
it was?
double his movement
Oh,
to
you
get
double.
down there.
Okay.
He's wearing like a
So all this section here of the bone is painted red, but all this area is white. But he's
Okay.
wearing that mask.
Your face it towards the camera. Very cool.
He's wearing that mask,
Okay. this-
and beneath, like surrounding that mask, is this sickly colored ochre robe. These like yellow robes that are kind of like wet, but they're like, they're spread out and sprawled around him, kind of like a train. He serves Papa Nurgle.
I'm gonna ask him what he wants. What do you want, sir? Why are you here?
Only the return of my property.
What property do you speak of?
We're in initiatives. We can't have a whole
Okay,
conversation.
okay. Forget it. Say it.
The return
I
of
didn't ask.
his property. Now, being in his presence, however, I will need a wisdom saving throw from you.
7 + 1, 8.
You are very uneasy. Like you
That mask
Right
is
now,
supposed
there's-
to be uneasy.
right now he's not an imposing figure, but
Yeah.
just being there, you are incredibly uneasy. Like you're second guessing being down and like coming down into this
Is the
area.
mask good? Is it animal bone or is it human? Or is it not bone?
It's a white and red mask, shaped like
Contain
bone. Yeah. And it may neither be animal nor.
I'm feeling pretty uneasy now.
So, Drac, start your turn. 10. Give me a DC 10 strength save.
DC 10. Oh, I failed it.
So you can't
Rolls of it.
move. Your speed is reduced to 0
Oh, okay. I'm fine with
until
that.
the start of your next turn.
I'm cool with that. All right. So I'll take my attack action, and it's going to be making attack using the booming blade on top of that. So I'll take my attack action. 17, 22. So if he moves, he'll take an additional D8. And I'm going to use my bonus action. I'll roll my damage now.
You can't do your bonus action. That's the spell. Booming Blade is a bonus action, right?
No, it's a spell. It's an action.
But do you get to attack as part of that action?
Why wouldn't I? It's my bonus action.
That's what I'm saying. If it's a bonus action, then you can't take your
No,
second
it's
attack.
not a bonus. That's my action, is to cast Booming Blade. So I make the melee strike, which is my action.
You brandish the weapon and make a melee attack with it.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. That's the line
Yeah.
of text I need to see.
Yeah.
It's like a smite.
Yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
So now he's been Booming Blade. If
It might
he
be something you
moves-
have to set up beforehand, right? It might not be a thing.
Yeah, I don't have telekinesis, but if he tries to get away, now he's going to take an extra D8 on top of that.
Okay.
And now I'll roll my damage for that, which is 5 damage for just the hit, and I'll use my bonus action to do another attack using my just ability as being a war priest.
Okay.
And 8, 9, 10, 12. So you said that hit. So damage on that one is 9.
Very well. Okay. And that brings us back to the top of initiative.
Did the other two drop down?
In this one. And they see the dwarf down there kind of shaking. You rolled less than 10?
Yeah, he rolled like a 7 or something.
The dragon's telling them what he's.
Okay. The start of this turn, start of this round,
Someone help Boomy.
you begin to see like fog or like a mist kind of start pouring out of where those you heard the breaking of the bottles, and a cloud starts forming within this room. Start of the round. So, gibbering mouther begins by again using its blinding spittle.
Has to recharge, right?
It's 5 or 6. 5 bar. So it's going to reuse its blinding spittle on you.
Yeah. So DC 13 dex.
Yeah.
Oh, this time I'm blinded.
You're blinded. It's then going to make its attack against you, which now that you're blinded,
No, it's for my attacks, not its attacks on me.
attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature's attack roll have disadvantage.
Oh,
Tell me.
I didn't think it was both ways. I was only a one way.
Okay, so
19, yes.
No, it's not gonna. I said
Plus
it
2.
I said it doesn't have these stats. It's just using these attacks.
Oh, buddy.
It's
come
an
on,
awakened creature.
that's still so good.
I've been giving it a plus 2 to hit. I've been giving it a plus 5. No,
What the? I'm 1-on-1 on this thing.
it's not my fault. You chose to go 1-on-1 with the thing.
So he rolled a save, right?
What's that?
You rolled a save and you failed it?
Yes.
I did.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast Silvery Barbs, which means you have to re-roll your d20, and it's going to have a disadvantage on its next attack.
Which gives it regular attack instead. And 6-9, I still failed.
Oh, Carl.
Well, at least it has disadvantage on it, so now it didn't hit
Carl,
me.
which die did I roll? Because I would have only rolled one. Left or right? Left or right?
Left.
So 20.
Oh, they both were hits.
But I said I was giving it plus 5.
Plus 5, they both hit regardless.
But I'm just saying. Yeah, it's better to know. So it hits.
Actually, I should have used it this way anyway, so it was a waste.
What's that?
It was a waste.
So-
I forgot how Silvery Barbs works.
Are we going to roll the dice again, Carl?
Well, man, I can't even risk
No matter
taking
what,
the
I
dice
wouldn't
rolls.
have made him.
I can't even risk taking the dice rolls. They'll straight up kill me at this point. I have to take the 17. I can't even let you do it, or else I'll just straight up die.
But you always insist that I roll
All
the
right,
dice.
fine, roll the dice. So they're 15,
Oh, yeah, you're dead.
21. Yeah, I'm pretty much dead. Yeah. Well, man, he's attacking with an awakened guy. We're level 4. What am I supposed to
Yeah,
do?
there's
I'm
two
at-
of you, but I didn't
I'm
tell
at-
everyone to leave and split the party.
Nope.
I didn't tell you to attack. It offered bargain.
Yeah, well,
It offered you to bargain.
I'm at 4. 4?
You're not dead,
Not
see?
dead yet.
Oh, you still 4? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not dead, but
You're blind.
I'm not 4.
And you're not moving.
blinded.
Now, at the end of its attack against you, it goes to move. And move up the wall.
All right.
It takes the D8.
So it
right?
takes the D8, and I get an attack of opportunity against it. Right?
With disadvantage.
It takes 1. And then my attack of opportunity.
It's still its AC is still 9. It's a big target.
7, 8, 12. So I hit it with the attack of opportunity at least.
So 1.
5, so 8 more damage. So 9 damage total with
9
everything.
damage.
Everything's said and done, it takes another 9.
48. Okay. But it doesn't stop. It's moving. It can still move.
Yeah.
So it's not. It's now moving up. It moves up 30 feet up the wall, unimpeded because it's got tentacles and stuff. As it slithers up the wall away from you. Boomy, it's your turn. You can still see it from where you are, but only just.
Hold it. DC 14 with them.
13 plus 0.
Nice. Oh, the sound effect.
Eat.
So I will now give him a reflex check, a dex check, to see if, even though it's got tentacles, it's now past bloodied. Would that cause it to slip down the slippery surface as it's trying to escape now? Oops.
Oh, it got buried under there. Dun, dun, dun. It's in the crevice.
Exactly where I like it. It falls.
Yay!
It slides back down.
Ooh, do I get an attack of opportunity?
No.
Oh.
Forced me.
I tried.
I'm nothing if not fair, Carl.
Yeah.
But I am.
It
If you
takes
take a
damage
fight,
because it rolled more than
slid. It takes up a large
It slid.
space.
It
That's
slid like our disc golf discs when we hit the ice. Yeah.
that was a rough round.
That was a rough round, man. That was a rough round.
I was gonna come out, but you know what?
If
Someday we were watching.
If you're still recovering, it's best you.
It wasn't worth it.
Yeah. Take your one more bonus day, but now you should come out with us if you can. It was fun though.
Oh yeah, it was fun.
It was fun, but
You laid it up and it still went 30
Yeah,
feet past
oh,
the
buddy.
basket.
it would hit the ice and then just keep going. It was just like
So
almost as though it hit
you
ice.
still have movement. Are you gonna move anywhere?
I am moving.
Come to me. I
There's
have a way
big
to get us
cloud
out.
of badness.
Yeah, so come to me so we can escape. I have a way
Big
to
cloud
get
of
us out of
badness
here.
until the start of the next turn, which is
I'll,
next, right after you.
right after him.
Yeah, right after you.
I'll run and cling to Carl, like just like
Yeah. Be my eyes. Okay, so it's not everywhere yet.
No, not yet. Yes, behind him.
clinging on to him.
Yeah. Okay. Are you taking any damage? Just out of curiosity? Are you hurt?
I'm down one hit point.
Only one? Okay, so
Biffer.
you're still nicely healed. Okay.
Start of your
only have
turn. Give me a
25.
wisdom saving throw.
Biffer Baffer.
18.
19.
Nice.
You can move forward. You can without making the 10 DC just from being in his sight. You can't move towards him out of fear.
Can't
But
move towards him. I
You
move
can
towards
now
him.
because you beat the DC.
Can I get around? Like, can I?
Smash him. Hit him with your pointy stick.
He's got how many guys with him?
Well, not many that you see. I'm putting more out just because.
I need help.
Now, give me a percent.
I
No,
need to
thank
get down
you.
to where they are.
Thank you, Carl. I know what I'm doing.
I want to get around them.
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Mm-hmm.
7. Perception is not proficient.
Plus wisdom.
So my wisdom is. So it's 8 total.
But you can move and act. That was just a.
Can I
perception check.
can I head towards these guys without making it?
No, you still have to go
You
down
can
the
run
grate.
past them and take attacks of opportunity if you like.
No, don't worry about us.
Attack the wizard. He's
Yeah,
soft.
you three should fight the wizard guy.
Where's the rest of my party? The other two.
Still up there.
On the thing above you, they have to
Get
come
down here. There's a
It's your
wizard.
turn. What are you doing? Your
Yeah,
time is expiring.
You're the fighter.
What did he say again? What was he was looking for?
He
wants
offered
the gem.
trade for your lives, and in
A
turn,
terrible
you guys
deal.
are attacked, and a boon, no less.
I'll say to him, "Will you let us go?"
The fighter.
What are you doing?
He's got guys with him.
You may
I
leave.
will approach.
He says, "You may leave. You have nothing I want.
Oh,
You may leave with your life."
can I get past you? You going to
Sure.
be a problem?
No, we're fine.
Yeah, I'll try to.
We're good.
We're friendly.
I'll try to get past him.
We're
without-
friendlies.
without tussling with him. See if he's gonna. I'll try to walk around.
Move your piece. I don't want to be responsible for any of this. You can't go that way. In order to, you have to go right past him to get from here. Those two
Hey,
black
man.
dots connect the two.
You gonna fight me?
Okay, so to get there, you have to walk past him and past 3 undead. That's where you want to go?
Undead, I can't read them.
That's where you want to go? Yeah?
Yeah. I'd rather fight one of the undead then.
Well, you're fighting all of them.
If you're trying,
I don't
what
have enough
the
hit
fuck
points.
kind of a move was that,
I don't
Ryan?
have enough hit points to survive a fight with all of them. He said he was not here for me.
Oh my god.
He said you could leave, and you chose to not.
I'm not climbing back up the ladder or the.
I'm a dwarf.
You could have attacked the wizard. Now you don't even get an attack.
The wizard's controlling a lot of these things, so maybe they go away if you kill the wizard.
That's too late. He walked past the wizard.
19 on the
That's
first attack.
Oh my god.
No, to hit. This is to hit.
What's your armor class?
It's
16.
16 because he doesn't have a shield and he's not wearing full plate. Because you were using a two-handed weapon, the perfect thing to bash people with, not run from them.
Especially undead.
Holy shit.
Where's just the regular skull? There it is.
Definitely not cutting you in on the loot again.
And the third one of these guys attacks you 10. So 2 of them hit you. And I'm going to roll the d6 plus 2 because I feel I should. It's only right. Okay, so 8. As one, they both hit you. One hits you substantially harder than the other as their short swords dig into you. The third one, right beside the wizard, misses. As you're being attacked and moving through the fracas, you're continuing on. You leave from Hastur. I don't even want to bring up his stat block here, guys. I really don't want to show you this back.
That's too late. He said he was just moving on through. What happened?
He let me pass after this attack, or he could have just
Oh my god!
Well, if we attack them all together, I got half my guys upstairs. I got you guys down here.
You're the fighter though. Your job's to go
Yeah,
smash
you're right.
so that he hopefully doesn't.
All right. You said you would let me pass. Now you will upset.
No, he said he would let you go, not pass.
That is correct.
Which means you could have gone
You
back up
upset
the
my
rope.
god, and I don't know how to
The
pronounce that.
pseudo dragon says to Effie and Thelonious, might as well just leave.
No, they could come down and do something, especially
Oh, I know,
like
I know.
Thelonious. Thelonious is super useful.
Oh,
and
dude.
Effie's marginally useful. Like
Effie's there to buff, and Thelonious will
snipe.
flank with.
Thelonious will snipe.
Is he
good.
ranged or is he?
He's ranged. He's a ranged attacker, and he did 51 damage with a hit. Remember, something crazy like that. He's good. But
I can remember. But Thelonious should fight the wizard because his arrows won't do.
So should the fighter.
Yes, so should the fighter.
I'm ready to go with this.
But you walked right by him.
We are just getting started.
He literally said I walked past him towards the skeletons. They wouldn't have gotten their attacks on you if you wouldn't have walked past them.
Which of these attacks am I going to do with my...
Oh god, he's got multiple options.
I'm not the one who told you guys.
Ryan, this is your fault.
I did not
totally
tell
your
any of
fault.
you guys.
He's an honorable guy.
This is your fault.
He said he was honorable.
He's evil. There is no honor in evil. They'll say whatever needs to be said.
As you move past it, his yellow robes that appear to be stuck to him animate as tentacles themselves. Oh.
Right. See? He didn't even listen. He wasn't even nice to you. He wasn't even gonna let you pass. No, actually he didn't even say you could pass. He said you could leave.
He said you could leave. He was very specific in saying you could
Instead
leave.
you're like, I'll just saunter by these skeletons and this wizard.
As underneath his yellow robes, as they lash out, you see his true nature. We need to focus up on.
It's focused on my phone. It's just
Where's the rest of the party?
You need to focus in on Hastur there.
on Hastur. All right, let's get the good old Hastur here.
There.
Awesome looking.
Okay.
She's so badass. So creepy.
Oh, so bad.
Oh, it looks
He
so
was
good.
just trying to deal with you guys.
If I had more hit points, I would have got rid of him, but I knew it was gonna be
$25. Like,
Tentacles?
4, 5. Oh, I rolled pretty good for you. So that roll is only 7.
I think this getting the bonus
7,
second win is
21.
bullshit, because if I rested, I would have my hit points. If I
That's
rested, I
the
can't
rules,
use it.
friend. So 7, 21, 26.
As you should be.
Negative.
You feel these tentacles that it lashes out at you with digging under your skin, and you can see that connecting from him to these skeletons that are directly around him, there are these fine purple and yellow tentacles that reach out and is kind of being animated through him, not like he's animating skeletons.
I don't
They're
think getting
currently
the
a
divine
part
would have made
of
a
him.
huge difference. He was gonna fuck me up because I was coming in with 18 hit.
He benevolently gave you the option to flee.
Or you could have done this thing that fighters do, which is attack wizards,
I think if I
which
would
is
attack
the
first,
ultimate.
I don't
like,
think it would have hurt him that
weakness.
much. Maybe.
It might have forced him to make a concentration check.
Like, I really don't understand what happened there. I'm just so confused right now.
But we are where we are.
Yep.
Drac!
It's coming down to you guys.
Oh,
Misty Step, I can't take somebody with me, right?
You can't help Drac. He's not as low as me.
Yeah, but you can't tell anyone that.
I'm. What do you think we should do? What do you think that we
This
should
thing
do?
was looking pretty fucked, so we could take it out.
I'll give him the old booming blade again in that
You're
case.
blind.
Yeah, well, I'm still gonna give him the old booming blade. What am I gonna do?
I'll whisper in his ear.
Yeah, I'll swing. Can I use his guidance of he's right in front of you, and he's kind of a large target too, and I've already been in contact with him previously.
But he's moved since and fallen back down.
Okay, well, I'm still gonna.
I'll guide his hand.
All booming blade.
So you make the attack roll.
All booming blade attack. 17, so that's 23s or 22s. So he's been booming bladed.
I was very descriptive where it was.
5.
Good job.
And I'll use my.
Let me see the.
What's if he moves?
But it's.
It does the weapon damage then if he moves.
But you have to see.
What? No.
Against one creature within 5 feet of you on hit. Doesn't say you have to go to see.
Correct.
Okay. I want to know.
5.
Yeah, it's good to know.
Bonus attack. Fuck it. I'm gonna use it. Let's just go. Let's get him
How much
dead.
damage did you do total?
Nat 20 and a 5, which is 10.
So 10.
I guess I'll take the 10. It still hits. it's better than missing. Damn that nat 20 wasted. 4.
Grand total damage. What did you get before?
Those two numbers added up. I
What-
forgot what
I
the
didn't
first
write
one
down
was.
the first number.
So it
Shit.
was 5, wasn't it?
So 9.
So 9.
9.
You had your strength, all that?
Yeah. Unfortunately, I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Oh,
Pretty much.
okay.
Yeah.
You can hear in your head again all this gibbering and jabbering, right? Oh, you need to make. So it started the round. DC 10 was a saving throw for both of you now,
I didn't start my round here.
but it starts its turn. I see.
Yeah. And
But you did.
but I already suffered that. I wasn't moving.
No, you were
to begin with.
blinded.
But I wasn't moving.
But
to
DC
begin
was
with.
saying like can't take reactions until the start of your turn. On your turn, if you fail on a 1 to 4, you do nothing. On a 5 to 6 creature to act as a bonus action. Also, grand turn. Anyway, creature make a random turn creature. Give me a DC 10 with a saving throw. You're fine.
Yeah.
So you're
19.
fine. So that happens. We don't have to retcon.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Good.
So now it's his turn. You might slay me, but you still should have taken the master's deal. He will watch you suffer for 1,000 lifetimes. You will beg for death. And it recharges. Blinding spittle.
Of course it does. Yeah.
I rolled it. You can see it.
I saw your roll. I saw you got the recharge again. I saw it. I wouldn't totally legit.
The dice want what the dice want. Okay. Same thing. It's going to do blinding spittle this time at you again, but Boomy will also be within the radius of the flash.
DC 13?
Yeah.
Oh, so I have to roll it, is what you're saying?
You're blinded.
Yeah, so I'm still blind. I was unblinded, and now I'm reblinded.
Yeah,
You're blinded too?
This time, since you're there and new and fresh. Okay, so odd, even.
Oh, shit.
Attacking the wizard.
I'm actually kind of glad. Sorry, Boomy. Yeah!
So
it worked
8
out. It
plus
worked
5,
out.
13.
It worked out, Boomy.
No, to hit you. 13.
Oh,
Yes.
my armor cost is 12.
So you're
it was so. I
I'm
thought.
a wizard. I don't.
Oh no!
I've got no magical.
Are you taking the 17 or the dice roll?
I've been rolling the dice for everyone.
Yeah.
Oh, you're getting the dice
It's
roll.
Well, I got
only
25
fair.
hit points, so.
There you go.
This is
Okay,
nice.
see, good choice.
14, yes.
Good choice.
14?
14.
Down to 11.
Somebody's got
Don't worry, buddy. If we can just get out of this combat, I got some juice for us.
Well, I'm. Oh.
I'm sure the other
I love that sound.
Do it again, Adam. Do it again.
Just no.
Just now.
Okay.
Oh
The
god.
master will watch you suffer for 1,000 lifetimes. You will beg for death before the end of the day. Moving us on to Boomy. You start your turn within 20 feet of the mouther. Give me a DC 10 wisdom saving. Constant jabbering and gibbering drives you mad.
Oh, that's a D8.
We'll take
Why
that
do I
later,
have 2 D10?
We'll take that D8 as a number.
15 on the dice plus whatever.
So you're not incapacitated, doing some weird random nonsense.
Okay, but I am blinded until the end of the Mouther's next
Correct.
turn. All my spells are that you can see.
Yeah, but you would know that he's right in front of you because he just hit you.
But all of these things say that you can see within range. So I can't.
Auto-fail.
So I'm just going to swing my dagger and stab. With disadvantage, I'm assuming?
Yeah.
Not in that one. Not in that one.
This is really gonna.
Oh, not in that one. For the love of God, not in that one. I know what's gonna happen on the that one. My proficiency would be a 10. Yay! Woohoo! Woo! Yay!
But was it a 1 to start with?
Oh god.
No.
Okay.
I know what a 1 would
It
do.
was, 3 plus, so 5
Ooh!
stabbing damage.
Yeah!
Is Boomy the gibbering Mother Slayer?
You don't feel like you hit anything until your paw is wet as you've stabbed into one of its open mouths, and you hear a gurgling, jabbering, gibbering.
Yes!
You take 4 damage as the mouth clamps down around your hand before the mouther dies in a grotesque, bubbling, gurgling, fetid rancor. The smell is putrid.
Yeah.
I'll give credit where it's due, but don't let it go to your head. Now
Give
let's get
me-
the hell out of here.
I need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm fine?
Yeah. watered down. It landed in the water before it broke. But it's still smoking.
And is it still expanding at this point as well? So if we don't get out of here, it's going to continue to expand on us, is what you're saying.
It's staying low. The vapors don't seem to be rising up more than 6 feet, 10 feet in the air. It's a heavy gas.
All right. So it's my turn now?
No. You hear another smash and glass breaking behind you.
Don't worry, don't worry.
Grab the rope, Misty, step up.
The rope
down
isn't...
to you. The rope's right in front of us.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, you could do that.
Or do you have a way to get us out of here?
I do have a way to get us out of here.
Biff, or you can move. You can move. You've attacked.
Well,
Your action. Misty Step is a bonus action?
I say, hold on tight. I can get us out of here.
Yeah, I'll just hold on to him. I think Misty Step must be an action, I'm sure.
I think it's a react.
No.
Yeah.
Bonus action.
Yeah, bonus action. Yeah,
But
yeah.
if you do, I need to waste the spell?
You don't.
Okay, I'll just wait. I've already taken the
Biffer.
save. I guess.
He's dead.
Make death saving throw
Death
number
saving
one.
throw.
I'm
number
dying.
one.
Where's the rest of the party? Do they know I'm dying?
They're coming
Well,
down.
they're below. They're after Drac. Oh, they should have gone. Wait,
I'm sure.
Yeah, they
How-
missed the whole turn.
does
They should be dead.
I
They
know
should be
Musk
lower
has a
now.
potion.
so? Musk is going to come down, and he's going to use his acrobatics. And what did I roll?
That's
the
still
damage?
fine,
That was
yeah.
an 8.
Even the 8's fine.
Yeah, and it was
So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13,
Dude.
14, 15, 16.
plus 4 dex,
Yeah.
and he's proficient. And does he have an advantage
So
on
15.
acrobatics? No. Took it on deception and
So
stealth.
15.
So acrobatics makes it plus 6, so 14. So yeah, he's able to lower himself down quickly. He gets to the bottom of the rope. He now has to make his wisdom saving throw, being in the presence. Now
Oh my god.
he is afeared.
I know he has.
He drops down. That was a fucking mistake. Effie, is she going to make a dexterity check or a athletics check? As far as I
Which one's
know,
higher?
she doesn't have a lot of either.
I was
She's
just say she didn't even do that.
fully charisma based. I think she's charisma and con.
Oh, fuck. All right, let's just say Dex, because she probably gave a +1 to Dex.
I almost feel like her strength is pretty
Fine.
close to the dex.
Strength.
It's harder for an acrobatics check than it is for a strength.
All right,
The
strength
DC's
check.
higher.
Just straight up
The
strength
DC's
check.
higher.
Yeah.
The fallback, the drawbacks of failing an acrobatics check are far worse.
Strength.
+2.
Sure. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
what I mean,
yeah. +2.
generous.
That
Let's
sounds
take it.
generous. Yeah. Oh, fuck. 5. Oh, damn.
But 5 means she got halfway down.
She got part of the way down. So she's getting 2d6. She takes 7 damage. Rochelle takes 7 damage for the record. That might be enough to put her dying
Was that
as well.
was that necrotic damage? Just out of curiosity.
What
That-
damage?
Is that from the babbling mouther?
Gibbering Mouther?
Yeah. Is it necrotic?
You didn't say it was necrotic. You
No
said
piercing damage.
spittle was-
Blinding spittle is...
It doesn't
You're
matter. I was
blinded,
just
there's
wondering
no
if its bite
Yeah,
was
it's just a
necrotic.
chemical
Yeah.
law.
No, it's not even chemical. It's a
No,
physical
it's just
law.
physical bite.
It's
Yeah.
the spittle. It's a chemical law.
Oh, the spittle, yes.
Like,
but,
yeah.
it's,
Yeah.
but he's talking about...
No, I'm talking about the attack
Oh,
itself
okay.
because I could have. I've got resistance.
It doesn't do any kind of... See, it can't be knocked prone.
Okay, so what can I do?
Well,
Yeah, you can roll a
Roll a
saving
You
d20.
can roll
throw.
a death saving throw.
I'm dying. Yes. Feels familiar. 7 plus 8.
No,
14.
no
No,
plus.
there's no pluses.
Failure number 1. You got 1 failure. Drac.
I say down to the corpse of the thing, you are the epitome of why the gods gave up on some of their creatures. And you, Biffer, you have been, or not Biffer, clearly not Biffer. Boomy, you have impressed me with your skills. Grab hold, my friend. Let us get out of this hellish place. And I actually use my skill, Celestial Revelation, and I chose the angelic wings to come out of me. So I can actually fly right now for the next minute, and I get a whole bunch of bonuses.
Does that heal you though?
I'm going to cast a spell on my
What
turn.
what is your
So
what's your race?
Celestial Revelation. I'm an Asimir. Aasimar. I'm a human Asimir, basically. I'm a human who's half celestial.
Yeah, I know what they are. I just
Yeah.
want to see what the wording is.
Yeah, buddy. So it's called Celestial Revelation. It's Radiant Soul, is what I chose.
Radiant Soul.
Yeah, buddy.
Celestial feature.
Yeah, that's about my shadow that doesn't necessarily follow me with the piercing blue eyes.
Celestial Revelation.
Yeah.
Radiant Soul. 2 luminous spectral rings, perfect bracket until transformation ends. You fly equal to rocket speed, and once from each of your turns, you can deal an extra radiant damage.
Yeah.
You deal extra radiant damage to one target. You deal.
But we're kind of piecing out. So I'm gonna have you grab onto me, and I'm gonna fly up the hill with my movement. And for my actual action, I'm gonna cast a spell.
So so this is a bonus action to cause this to happen.
Yep.
You move 30 feet
Correct.
upwards.
Mm-hmm.
You
Then
use
while
your
I'm
action.
and I'm gonna be high in the air as well to make sure that Skeletoni down there can't get us.
Skeleton.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, it's a me, a Skeletoni. No Skeletoni, rigatoni, spaghetti coming for us. So,
That's so racist.
well, it is what it is, Skeletoni. And I'm gonna in the air. I'm going to cast. Is there anyone else who I might be able to get within the range of my
No.
No.
It might have been, but
He's in a
You're
close.
in the
healing
bit, not
word.
through stone.
Yeah, you're in a close
All right. Well, I'm gonna cast my best healing spell in that case. Then I'm gonna cast the prayer of healing again. So it's 2d8 plus. Can you look it up? I can't read my own writing. I've written so small that I kind of
Wait till you get out here.
prayer of healing. Yeah, I know it's
Don't
2d8 up to 6. Nope, sorry, buddy. I'm not about to accidentally take a hit and die. 2d8 plus.
up to 6 creatures, so I'll take them out.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. I'm casting this one in particular. You're very low as well,
I'm at
right?
8.
Yeah, I'm at 4. So 2d8 plus spellcasting ability modifier, and that is going to be plus spell attack bonus. Is that what it is? So wisdom plus proficiency, so plus 6.
Do you want me to
Just your
roll the
wisdom.
d8s, Carl?
No, definitely not. Is it wisdom
Sure.
and
Just
proficiency?
your wisdom.
Just my wisdom? All right, so it's plus 4. So 2d8 plus
Chose
4.
to not have me roll the dice.
What was your roll?
I'll tell you after you roll. After you take yours.
I know what that means. You rolled good. Well, I'll take my 2d8 plus 4. It is what it is. 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. What'd you roll?
The 10. That's plus 4.
Okay,
That's
so
including-
14.
No, that's including the plus 4.
Okay, so my
Really bad.
so I'll take my 13 hit
The
points.
sad thing is that almost maxes me back.
You know what? That's good. We can each take a hit, I feel, at this point.
From a skeleton, yeah. Should be okay.
Yeah. And don't forget, like I said, I specified that we were high enough in the air that Skeletoni would have to, like, jump, and I don't think they're dexterous enough to do that kind of shit.
So this, remember, this thing that you went down
It's 90 feet anyway.
is 90 feet long, but the roof is like
Then this little
like
here.
that. It's low, right?
Yeah, that's good. We're still above there. We're still above
We're
it.
like here.
Yeah. So we're not even close to Tony.
No, not yet. Not, it's gonna
All
take
good.
You.
All good,
If
buddy.
all you do is move your 30 feet.
All good. We moved our 30 feet. I cast the spell. We're good.
Shit, don't stink. Hey,
No. Yeah, we're good. We're good.
I'm getting smoked by a wizard.
Oh, buddy.
No,
That's
you're not
totally
getting,
your
you're
own
not
fault.
getting
I'm
smoked
sorry.
by a wizard.
You should have attacked the wizard.
He still would have
But you could have disrupted his concentration with a hit. Who knows what kind?
Maybe.
You were literally like, let's make a deal with this weird guy, and
Too
with
trusting.
all the skeletons.
Are you
Too
trusting?
Are you
what
gonna
the
let me
fuck?
go? Are you gonna let me? You can leave.
And then
Doesn't
you
mean
were
I'm
like-
gonna let you pass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he didn't say that. That's true.
Oh, yeah, it's such a.
I have
weird
done
play.
everything in my power to bargain with you guys tonight. And it's been thrown in my face. My poor little octopus gibbering mouther is dead.
Right.
At least the mouth.
My
dead, yeah.
feeling is deeply
Makes
wounded.
sense.
Good. And as we draw, I say, your minion has been slain. We shall reach a truce and converse if you'd like.
Where you going now?
They're flying up that way.
Yeah.
Boomy, it's your turn. As the cloud, you can smell because you can't see the cloud thickening behind you. Like you can smell like the air would be beginning to choke you. Were you still down in that area?
Dun, 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 dun.
Movie, it's your turn. Start of your turn, as the gibbering mouther would have just had its turn and is dead, you are no longer blinded. Your vision begins to return, but black and white vision. No, light vision, because your mace is the source of your
No,
light.
it was the
No, it was
crystal.
the crystal.
We
The crystal.
retconned to the crystal.
So you can see now, you can see the light within there, but you don't see it penetrating beyond the cloud. Like the thickness of that cloud is quite terrifying. Like if you were in there, like you've seen it before.
Okay, I'm going to cast Enhance Ability on Carl with Bear's Endurance. So you get advantage on con saves, and you also gain 2d6 temporary hit points.
Nice. And you roll the 2d6, I assume?
A 6 and a 1, so 7.
That's like
good.
a force field. Those are the ones
Yeah,
that
yeah.
get used first.
So 7. So
And then I'm just holding on to Carl.
nice.
I
Yep.
think that's
We'll just keep flying. If you got any, that was your action.
that's
so,
my action.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We're not sliding down. We're good. So what are
Ryan.
those? What did he do? Didn't Thelonious Musk come down?
He dropped down.
Okay,
Thelonious
so
is there, but
who's this?
that's Effie.
Effie, she fell down.
okay,
She's down.
she's down there.
She took damage. Thelonious failed his wisdom saving throw.
She could take
seeing...
an action to stand up, though. That was her move to fall.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
I just don't want her prone.
So she's standing, but I didn't do this on her turn. She should have taken her wisdom saving throw. 5 plus her wisdom. But again, let's say it's 2.
3
Fail.
at the most, yeah.
Yeah, so fail. So she can't move. Thelonious Musk failed and can't move, and just saw the dwarf like run past the skeletons and then be like tripped and taken out by this tentacle as he looked a moment before, he looked like a very like narrow, frail structure until you came with it like close to him and he lashed out. And now it's like he is these yellow robes with like gross purple tentacles lashing out from underneath. There doesn't seem to,
hentai, yeah.
he's not hentai, he's like
Not that.
let me show you.
Yuratsu Overlord or whatever it is. The Revenge of the Overlord.
This is his story.
Yeah.
Okay. He was this narrow figure, but now all these underlying tentacles of what he actually exists
Very
as
cool.
lash out from below. I'm not bringing up his stat block to show you because I'm not going to use this stat block at this current adventure. This would be like
Insta death.
this would be like an aspect of Hastur.
This is like fighting an ancient dragon at level 4.
Yeah.
He came to bargain. Like he really just wants that gem back because you know what it does. Like just think about what that implies. There's a lot of spells that you can cast on self that you can then spread out to up to 2 or 3 other people.
That's the one that he wanted. I thought he wanted the one that goes into the.
He wants both, but he does want the eye because the eye itself has a power.
Yeah, I
And
thought
it
was
tried
the
to possess
eye
you.
that he wanted. I thought it was
He
the
wants
eye
both.
He wanted.
You have his property. It's willing to bargain for both, but he does want the eye primarily, the Eye of Golorg. Yeah. But this is his start. He's in bad.
I don't know if I see a way out of this one. This could be one of those plot points of give him the gem and then. What are you thinking, Adam? Well, while we're flying through here, I'm conversing with my ally.
That's kind of
about
like-
what to do.
I like my mask better than
I'm okay to just fight him.
You okay to just fight him and
I'm just
die?
waiting for you guys to show up.
He-
that. No,
I'm going
you're
to tell you
not.
right now. He rolled a
Waiting
7
for
in the
anybody
total
to show
after it was 25.
Yeah.
And he hit for like 30. It was
One
a 7 on the
attack,
dice.
not the 3
It was
attack.
7 on the dice, and he said my total is 25. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah, we're good.
Or we bargain.
Yep, we can bargain. We don't know anything.
You haven't seen him at all yet.
Yeah, we just know some weird monstery thing was trying to.
You just know that there was a gibbering mouther, like came down and was bargaining with you for its master. Hastur would have still been peaceable, but he's not going to let a dwarf just run past him when he told him he's been more kind than it is in his nature. You guys have value. So, anyway,
You want to bargain? We're the decision makers here. You want to bargain for the eye?
Biffer,
We can get
He
out of here.
waits his
I
turn.
mean, sure, we healed,
He
but
holds his
I
action.
can't take 30 in one hit.
They all
Can you?
Biffer, I need you to make a death saving throw. He is not. Please take notice that he is not continuing to attack you.
I've noticed.
Because you would be dead.
Yeah, you should just kick 5.
No.
Think you fail.
No.
That's 2. Okay. Drac. You are the source of the movement. You'll be able to get to the top of this area.
And is that where
At
the
this
skeleton is? He's at the top.
He's at the top because you just threw down your rope and was standing there.
Yeah.
Now I'll show you what you see. There's not really that many, but they're just crawling out of the crevices like the
What are they?
they're skeletons. But now give me your
Oh, that's a
14
cool-
passive
I like that.
perception. Ones that represent like
Here,
the,
do you want to video it?
It's just a half skeleton.
Well, it's cool. Like, let's video it. So we're basically
He's crawling out of the cracks.
all right. So we're basically Adam. We're basically saying, "Fuck it." There's no point in us like dying here, right? That's pretty much what we're doing.
that's what you guys see as you come up. You have a 14 passive perception. Am I using that, or did you want to make a roll? You can both see.
Yeah, it doesn't look good.
You want me to try and turn undead while we're in the air? I could go for that. I could go
You
for
guys want to make the check or not?
Then I can tell.
You're welcome to. This is for free.
Yeah, I
You don't
mean,
have
we'll
to.
do our perception check here. I got 13 plus wisdom, 13, 40, 56, 17.
These skeletons that are forming, each one has like these odd little purple worms that are about that long.
So they're super skeletons on top of that.
Crawling. No, they're like skeletons, but these are like little purpley worm things that are like throughout it, kind of binding these skeletons together, like squirming little filthy long worms, like about say what is that, 4 or 5 inches, no, maybe 6 inches.
Like Hastur's
Oh,
tentacles almost.
that's pretty long. That's like
Yes.
that's like.
But like not connected to him,
Right.
but
Yeah.
out there.
So I mean, this is the crux of it. Are we negotiating or not? Like you.
Well, everyone's got 3 minutes on their turn, so
Yeah.
Biffer made his death saving throw.
Made 2.
So we're probably a minute deep. It's Drax's turn.
Yeah.
You fly up to 30 feet,
So
so now you're there.
So am I able to still be airborne to the point when those guys can't reach me? Like how tall is the height of the skeleton with
So the
sword
transformation ends.
No, that's what I mean. I mean, how
No,
high is
how-
the ceiling?
Can we fly over them, or do
Yeah.
we have to go through them?
You can move around them, but not over them.
Okay.
Just remember, I
So
like,
we're gonna engage
15
in
feet
combat
max.
with them or we can try and go around. But our movement is stopped here. So they will get the next movement, which would engage them in combat with us in the state we're in
you
right
guys
now.
are still up a level.
I get it.
Remember, they still have to make their climb checks to get out of those areas. The one that's right there is only a 5.
Yeah.
But to get down to that narrow one below, those are 10s. 10 to get back out,
Yeah, yeah.
right? So you guys have, you
So
have,
you could fly down to here, or
Well, I can
5,
also
10,
double my
15,
movement.
20, 25.
I can also double my movement right now if we wanted to.
You're 25.
Oh.
Or 30.
It would be
And then
30.
it's
It's my
FE,
regular
and then
movement, so it'd be 6. So it'd
So
be.
you could get here, turn undead, and buy us some time.
Is that what you want to do? I've got the hit points now that you gave me that thing. Sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
'Cause we
But I can't.
talk to-
I can't double my movement
No,
and turn undead.
We can get 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. We probably get to here.
Yeah.
Does that seem fair?
And then I can turn undead.
Because that's your movement
Yep.
and your action.
Sure. You know what? Let's do it. Let's do it here. Do you want to get some video of what's happening right now?
Because we can't talk to Hastur right now.
No.
Too far away.
Yeah.
So we don't really know.
Get video of what's happening for us.
To be honest, we don't know he's there.
Yep. We just know that there's someone. So all right, cool. Let's do it. Let's go with the turn undead. I'll roll Shitty over here, and we'll see if Shitty can pull us through. How does turn undead work again? I roll a D.
No, they roll saves.
They roll saves on it.
I roll save. It's versus your
8 plus proficiency plus wisdom. All right, that's cool. So it's actually not too bad. It's actually 8 plus 2 is 10. It's 14. That's actually kind of good.
And their wisdom modifier is -1.
Okay, so they need 15s. Okay. I think this was decent. Then you can still have your attack actions.
And how what's the range on that?
Isn't it like 30 all around? So we get all of them in it? Or is it 60?
Keep going.
30 feet.
Yeah, so we'll get them all in it. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
1 success. 1 success.
Sweet. It was one of the shamblers, right? One of the half.
This guy here. We'll say this guy here got the success.
Okay.
So half his movement is going to be is taken away. Now they have to immediately use their reaction and move away from you. This guy crawls back down the hole.
And is it safe to assume that since we're flying and he's only half of a skeleton, that he cannot reach us now? Because since we're elevated,
That's
right?
not their turn.
This is their reaction. So he makes it up here, and this guy is success. So they all move away.
But what I'm saying is, since we're flying during this and he's only half a skeleton, he wouldn't be able to reach us even if he got his attack. Is what I'm saying. We're high enough in the air.
Well, they have to, half his movement's going to be getting out, and then you're still moving at that same time.
Okay,
right?
okay. So we're good then. We're good.
I'm not out here to kill you guys, but I will give you guys every opportunity to kill yourselves.
Yep.
Far be it from me to stop you guys from having the fun the game that you want.
And I think I can only do that one time if I'm not mistaken.
One time for now.
Yeah, one time for
It
now.
changes your thought process. It's hard. It's different when you're low level.
I like low level campaigns more than high level campaigns. To be
This
honest with
enemy
you.
is really high for your CR. It's not the full.
That babbling mouther seems like it was pretty high for us to take on.
It's a CR2. I gave it a +5 only on its attack.
I thought we had to come help you.
Only on its attack, and you got. Honestly,
we are in trouble.
It could have killed them.
That was my intention to come help
Well,
you.
that +5 is
I
the
got
only
my own-
reason it
I
hit
got
me
my own
those
problem.
2 times.
But
No,
+5 isn't that bad.
We're split up. That's the problem.
No, I don't
And
think it's
had-
fun that we're even
I
split up.
gave
think
him
it's
the,
bad we
I
split up
awakened
because we're
him
not
because
strong
he's the
enough
minion
for
of
low level.
Hastur, right?
Yeah.
It's
I don't
it's
think
not
individually
like,
we're strong enough.
But
to
what I'm saying
survive
is,
a lot of
Adam,
these.
The only thing I
rolled
changed
20
was-
both times. If it was
But if they were
+4
with me,
to
I don't
attack,
think I would
he
have got
would
beat
have
down
missed
like
me
that.
both times.
I don't know.
But it was
I blame.
+5 to
I
attack.
take blame.
what's your guys +2
But I
attack?
blame
+6,
the party
+7?
too.
+5.
I blame myself and I blame everybody
Yeah.
because
Proficiency plus your.
I
Oh,
was alone.
but you're not your
I had to
fighter.
make a
You're
decision
a
on what to do.
cleric.
I was
You're still
low
a
hit
fighting
points, so
cleric,
it
but
was
fight
stressful.
strength
I've
is
got
in
a
your.
strength of 16 and it's
Yeah,
still
+3 is-
only +5.
But +5 is still good considering you only got a 16.
I agree.
Like his is like +6,
7.
right?
+7.
Plus
He's got
7.
20 and then
We
+2.
started, I had-
No, he had plus because he had the 20. Oh, he's a +5.
18 hit points to start the game.
He's got +7.
Okay.
Yeah.
So either way,
I always have 26.
What's that?
The points.
Yeah. Well, I'm juicy
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
good now. I'm 21.
Effie?
Here, yeah, I'll put it back together. Double check it.
Effie makes her wisdom saving throw.
Is it still recording?
She
Duration?
succeeds.
Yeah.
Thelonious will make his wisdom saving throw. He succeeds. They can now both move.
Help me.
Well, they're going to start helping you. It's not your turn yet.
How are they going to help you? They'd have to literally
Yeah, all
walk
they can
past
help
the
me.
wizard to try and bandage and
No,
stabilize
he's
you.
backing away toward the cave where Boomy came through
Did you
originally.
notice the wizard has
which
an
is over
attack
here.
What my blood though?
I mean, I can
Why do you
build
think he would
part of
attack
that up
that?
again if
I don't know.
He might have no interest in it. The
Can't
wizard,
attack
I feel like the
anything,
wizard
right?
made
It's
a
just
kind of
statement.
like something like that.
It was alright.
All they can do is be unafeared.
No, they can. He can take his shot.
They
He
still
can,
get an action. I thought usually you're just unafeared and then.
no,
turn
they
over.
if they didn't make a
He's trying to
saving
get
throw.
you
It's at
guys
the start of
over
their
here.
turn.
I'm gonna
Those
do it.
shots
I'll do
are
it.
aura.
I don't trust you anymore.
Just like gibbering
I'll
mouth
trust.
the thing, right? So
You
they
did it
start
too,
their
so
turn,
it's
they're
easier.
not. So he's going to get his attack. Thelonious will get his attack to distract Hastur.
Distract. Come on.
I believe he's got plus. Shit. I don't want your goddamn stupidness. Close this together. So +6 to attack from him. So 21. So he'll hit.
Nice.
And steady aim. So that's a hit because he rolled twice. So it would be 5d6, right? That's what he figured out.
Well, that's only if it's from a sneak
He
attack.
doesn't have advantage.
No, he
Right.
has steady aim. If he doesn't take his second shot, he can give himself advantage.
Oh, right.
That's what he's been doing the whole time, right?
Yeah.
So 6, 11, 13. Success. Would have been a shitty fucking save. Success. Not with a 13 to mercy. So 13. And Rochelle's character, what's her main attack? I wish Rochelle watched this episode, and
No.
when I asked to post pictures of your sheet, please post pictures of your sheet.
Everybody should have gave you your sheet.
Well, pictures of them and stuff.
It's a photo.
Essentially a +5 for attack.
That seems about right. It seems like +5 is the standard bonus to attack.
But she's a bard. She doesn't have Eldritch Blast.
Oh no.
She uses psychic damage, doesn't she?
The fire.
Well, there's like Vicious
And
Mockery.
Vicious Mockery.
Vicious Mockery was what they used last time. I'm sure they used Vicious Mockery. I'm just thinking about my bard now.
Yeah.
Hello, the turtle man.
You only string of insults. There's a wisdom saving throw. Oh.
Even with all your tentacles, you couldn't please a woman.
I rolled.
All right, so nothing
Nothing. But they can both move. Would you like them to move closer and try and pass through the fray to save the dwarf?
No.
Neither of them.
Can't she? Oh, she can cast Cure Wounds. She can't cast like Healing Word.
Healing
She
wind.
didn't take. Yeah, I feel like she only took your wounds.
Cure
Yeah.
I remember her saying, "Oh, you don't have a range on."
Let's have them actually both move away so that they'll be able to better range strike without getting approached.
How about Hastur just kicks it for a moment?
I think that's
Yeah.
so.
Oh,
So
that's the only.
now we're top of the order. The gibbering, I think, is good. Bloomy, you get to go first.
So we're in the air. You can have me drop. You can tell me whatever you want me to do if you want, or
Let's
you
keep
can
flying.
make an
I'm
attack.
okay holding
And
on.
don't forget, those guys are turned, so they're gonna just keep
So
running.
that guy's, but
Turn.
this guy's not.
He's not, but we're elevated and he's in the ground.
Yeah. They go after you anyway.
I'll just toll the dead. Can I? I can't see that guy. He's too far away. That guy's running away. I'll toll
Well,
the
you
dead.
can probably see that guy. You got dark vision 60 feet. You can see that.
That's 12 inches. That's not 12 inches.
He's far away.
No, he's good. He's within it.
Here, there's these. Here.
Yeah, he's within it. He's within 12, I think, for
There's-
sure.
30.
He's definitely within 60.
Okay, you know what? He
Yeah,
is
no
within 60.
no
There's
doubt
60.
he's within 60.
There's 60.
He's definitely. We
He's
don't
in-
even need to
All right,
measure that.
So give me a
Deep
DC
within.
14 wisdom saving throw on the skeleton that's up here.
Negative
Hey,
1.
it's a skeleton.
Natural 1. Max
Woo!
damage.
So he hasn't taken any damage yet, so 8.
8.
But when you take it times 2, 8, and then plus another D12.
No, because we're
It's
not.
not a crit hit.
It's not. Failed saving throws aren't
I
crit.
thought a crit.
Do you want failed?
fail.
No, that's not. We made that clear.
I don't remember that.
Calamity. If you fall off a cliff,
I thought
you don't get max damage and then roll damage.
okay.
You
All
get
right.
max damage.
All
That's
right.
bad enough.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, all right.
So 8. Failed saving throws do max damage.
Okay.
Right.
Acceptable.
That's still really good.
Acceptable. acceptable.
And really bad for you guys as well. Like,
It's very bad. It's true.
calamity. I like that rule.
I do too. I'm a big fan. You know I love it.
Okay.
Hastur
attacks you.
Me.
And is draining.
I'm dead.
Yeah, he's draining. Like if you could feel the tentacles writhing their way through your body to cause you to animate, you would be screaming in pain. However, your eyes do once again see, and you're staring at the sky with nothing but obedience to your master in your mind. Regrettably, Biffer, that is your third death saving throw. Because he attacked you, it's a crit. Right? You're incapacitated when you're dying. Alas, poor Biffer. Without being resurrected, or the other versions of the resurrection spell, what is it? Revivify is level you'll get. Everyone who will get at the next thing. And we
So it wouldn't work if Wes tried to use his potion.
no.
Healing.
That was before the third fail.
That's why
Regrettably,
you get through.
And Musk ran away.
he's self-preservation.
Yeah,
He couldn't come in. He couldn't come in.
Thanks, everybody.
Down
There's
here.
no
You're-
way he could run through there.
You're still here. You'd be another character, but that's just where we're at.
And he deserved to die.
That's just how.
I'm,
Some close calls.
I'm glad he's dead. That's all he had.
I thought he was like
close calls.
the cat with 9 lives. He survived a few close calls.
He did.
With a little help from his friends.
Drac,
Yeah,
it's your
his own
turn.
potion.
All right. So am I just continuing on our way, basically? I'll move 30 feet and then I'll toll the dead on the dead. Right? Try and finish off that Skeletoni.
Yeah,
All right. So move us 30 feet and then we'll toll the dead again. But now we're in a part where it's higher.
You don't.
right?
You don't have to leave, right? As long as
Oh no,
Oh,
I
I thought you were.
just trying to like.
Does that affect? Sorry, just because we're. It was a good visual. Could we kill that light? Do you need the light? Oh, you need
I'll
the
just
light
take
for
one
the picture.
photo. Turn it off.
It's just
I want to get those.
the
three-
ambiance. I like this light. This
I
little,
agree.
this
Me
little
too.
Cool.
I just wanna
twinkling
get
on
those-
the field. Obviously not every time, but it's nice.
When you know what that would be good for? Red would be good for lava as well.
That's what. Well,
If
there's
we're
the
in
lava.
The red would be
If
good
it's
for
if
lava.
it's a windy
Yeah,
day and you're in the field,
Yeah. All right.
green. There's a green color, right?
All right, so we move 30. I'm still as high as can be. So 2 turns of that now. So it'd be 1, 2. I'm on the 3rd
You're like
turn of that.
hugging the very side of the wall.
And I get to add onto it my proficiency as damage right now with my attacks, I'm assuming.
Yes,
Because I'm in radiant form.
Let me see here.
It
We're
doesn't
at,
specify necessarily. You deal extra radiant damage to one target.
doesn't say-
And
it
you
doesn't
deal
say
damage
attack
with
or
an
spell.
attack or spell.
Yeah, it doesn't say melee. So
Yeah, it says attack or spell. So it actually specifies spell. So yeah, so do your thing. Oh, and it's a D12.
15.
Is that enough?
16 plus 16 minus 1.
What's your DC?
8
It's
plus
14.
proficiency plus.
Yeah,
your spell
it's
casting
8 plus
ability.
wisdom plus pro, so it's 14.
Success.
Damn.
Success.
All right, well,
Give me, however, okay. Roll percentile dice.
roll percentile.
Roll percentiles. You want
Okay.
to roll low.
Roll percentile, roll low. I guess since I'm in celestial form, you're giving me a bonus, I'm guessing here.
What's radiant?
32? That's kind of low. It's less than a third.
I will allow you to. Have you used a bonus action?
I
this
have
turn?
not.
You're
Not
flying. I will allow you to use your bonus action to propel yourself off the ceiling and wall with your feet and double your movement as a bonus action.
Yeah, obviously I do it.
This time only.
I do it.
though.
I do it.
This isn't a regular thing you
I
can
get
do.
it. I'll take it.
Situationally specific.
Situationally, I'll take it. All right, there we go. Thank you, sir. We're moving our
Okay.
way around.
Okay.
But now we're close to some more skeletons.
So again, you can
Theoretically
now
true.
see 4 skeletons and disgusting tentacles writhing around. seeing the death of the dwarf, they can see his body. Like they can see he then like is beginning to stand up. Right. So that kind of takes them for a loop.
I feel as though my character would be more like he had it coming than be taken for a loop.
But I was
based on my character's personality. I don't think that my guy should show.
Not you. I'm saying not you. I'm talking for Matt and Effie. Not you.
Oh, okay. All right, good. I thought you were bringing me into that.
I'm not sure.
My guy
Here's my
doesn't
thing.
give a shit.
They see Hastur just murk the dwarf with ease.
It was with ease too.
Rochelle would run.
Yeah, Rochelle would run.
Or Jay. I feel like
yeah,
both of them would agree on them running.
I rolled a 20 on the athletics check to get up for Rochelle. She's gone. I rolled a 19 for Thelonious.
What? Thelonious, I feel like, would stay in there and shoot. He'd go back to
Would he not go up the rope?
No,
out of preservation.
I feel like he would go back far enough to get right into the maximum range where he could still shoot and still be self-preservation.
But would he want to keep attacking? The question is, would he want to keep attacking? Just seeing this guy has caused him fear, and he's watched his fairly well-armored dwarf friend just get murked.
And Matt's not here.
If they're all running, if they're all running, then I mean, I feel like we have no choice but to try and make a deal at this point.
No, don't even make a deal. You and I can just fly up.
How? It's a great.
No, we're here now.
Yeah.
Well, you're
we're close to here.
You're like here basically.
So we can fly, double your movement, fly out.
All right. Oh yeah, we're beyond the great. The great was now.
The great's here.
Yes, yes. So the great is above there, and now we've gone around to there. Yes, yes. Okay, you're right. You're right. We could do it.
You're gonna try and get by. You're gonna try and get by.
We're gonna try and get by. I
and
guess.
Then we can make a deal if we get caught.
If we get, but
we can just say, "Oh, we were coming to you." We didn't know. Well, we didn't know.
Don't tell them the plan. Don't tell them the plan.
No, we didn't know. We didn't know that guy was there. We didn't know.
You have no idea that. You have no idea.
Some weird thing was telling us his master.
Yeah, yeah. For all we knew, the babbler could have been like the only envoy in this whole place.
Yeah. So all right. Let's go for that.
Sure.
So,
do you have expeditious retreat or anything you can cast on me?
I only cast affect self unless other people have those gems.
And we do.
You have one of them.
I don't have expeditious retreat.
Okay. All right. No, he's got the other one. We have
got Misty Step.
We can move then.
We can Misty Step each other.
You can Misty Step me with you on me. Is that how it would work?
No, Misty Step to one person.
Yeah. But how would it
self? But we have the double thing.
We have the double thing.
It would work.
Oh shit! Because we're in contact with each other. All right. All right. So all full movement, and so we're gonna align our actions to each other. I will full movement, and then he'll Misty Step. But we'll wait until it's our turn. Obviously.
It's Drax's turn now.
Okay. So I'm gonna wait for what's it called when you make your turn?
Hold your action.
I'll hold my action for Boomy.
Boomy's next. So.
Oh, okay.
Because
do you want to do the plan?
They're not attacking. They're moving. So this is the turn.
All right.
So Misty Step's only 30 feet though.
Yeah, but I'll move 60, then you move 30, and then that should be pretty decent.
We're up the hole.
Yeah, because you can Misty Step through the actual like stone, if I'm not mistaken.
That's what I mean.
Right?
Like we can go.
Yeah.
That's one.
No, we're not that far. We're not that far. We're closer to these things. He's just using that to represent it. We're not actually that
So if he doubled his movement, we could get here.
So just a second here. So it's going to take you. So that's 40 to get to there, and then 40. That's the edge of this one here. So 40. You have another 20. You could get here.
And then the Misty Step would be 30. It would get us up the wall.
30 would get you
to the top.
Well, it's 30 feet up, right?
Well, no, it's 30. Oh, it's 30 feet up
from here.
We're flying, though.
You're flying,
but I'd be moving. Yeah, and I'm moving 60.
Okay, so as you get to this area, I will say what happened. Let me describe what happens.
All right, all right.
You get to this area, and 2 tentacles lash out and grab you.
Which is fine.
Silvery barbs
And-
to make him re-roll his d20 to hit us.
Well, he hasn't hit us yet.
Well, he just said he did.
Yeah.
No, he said they lash out to grab us.
They're
You
grabbing
said they
you.
grabbed
They're going
us.
to be. They grabbed you.
Oh,
He said it
he
did.
rolled.
Yes,
They
yes,
did
yes,
grab.
they did.
Okay, all right. So rebarbs to make a reroll.
And is it a re-roll? So whether I had
You
an
must re-roll a
advantage,
d20 and use
80,
the lower
20.
roll.
80-20, and use the new roll, right?
Well, no, sorry. So, the triggering creature must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
Oh, okay.
So if you have advantage, it's obviously both of them.
No, it's not. 'Cause that's
Okay.
not the way lucky works.
Not the way lucky.
No, if you have lucky, and then you use lucky, you roll 1d12 20 again and take the higher. Because you can use lucky after having disadvantage, giving you advantage again. Right? Okay. So 19 to grab.
I'm
Sorry.
AC 20.
So you're
Nice
lashed
work,
out.
Silvery barbs.
You're not grabbed. However, there is a physical barrier of these tentacles, and in your minds, both of you can hear echoing as if from a multitude of voices, return my property and you shall live. That's what it sounds like the gibbering mouther talking, but that's one of the voices that you hear. But you're hearing it in your head, still echoing, as if through the eons and a void. And as you get within 10 feet of them, or like within visual range, give you a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, fuck. And I've got bonuses to my con right now.
It's wisdom saving throw.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Oh, 19 on the dice, so
Oh, shit.
21. Oh no, sorry, 23.
10, 14.
Okay.
Oh, plus I got saving throws on Wisdom 14, 15, 16.
Okay. So you know that whatever this is, it is clearly not natural. It's clearly not of this realm. And you feel deeply within you that you may have, just by your small interaction you had with Rivington rats, you've stumbled on something ancient and sinister that is trying to take hold of these caverns for a purpose. But that purpose yet, without studying what you've gotten from the ruins, would be under. Now, that's your movement. There's a physical barrier. You do your Misty Step, right? It affects both of you.
Because of the necklace that we're wearing and the proximity of the necklaces? Is that why?
Well, we cast through.
You use it as a focus, and it allows it to trigger all of them, and you only have 2, as long as they're within 100 feet of each other.
Okay, cool.
Now, the dwarf's body stands up and is glaring at you guys viciously. Do you have any javelins? Did you buy any javelins in town? Thank you.
But we did our Misty Step
No.
before you could throw at us.
He throws the javelin at you because you're the bigger target,
Yep. And I'm on the
and you
bottom.
Misty Step out of the way. The javelin hits the wall behind where you were standing, and you are up top. Good escape.
And as I'm
Escape,
saying it, I
folks.
say, you're so pathetic, even maggots would find you unappealing.
Boomy just runs.
Says the dwarf.
He's like,
Now, do
As
you
I'm running.
run out, or are you going up?
Well, we can fly, so we'll just fly
we'll
our
just
ass
go
up.
up.
Yeah, it's very tight in this thing.
Yeah,
I'll need a
after
dexterity
wings.
saving throw from Boomy to not get knocked off as you're flying up on the next round's turn.
Would I be able to guidance it if I use my action?
Are you
guidance?
doubling your movement?
I
Get
don't
out of
need
there?
to. I don't need to. I don't think. So I'll use my action
You
to
don't
guidance
need to,
your
you
dex
don't.
check.
I think we need to.
Why, to move 60?
Just to get out.
All right, you risk it, buddy. It's up to you. You've made your decision.
19 on the
Yeah! 19 on
Plus
the dice. Yeah, buddy.
21.
You shoot out of the top of the well near the river veins that tumble down. Right above here. And you see those two trees, the two trees, like that twist around, like their roots go deep through the rock, and you can see them twisting around, almost cradling the sky as you leap out from beneath, like through their branches.
I say you just elevated your status from liability to marginally helpful. Well done.
High five.
Yeah. That's
Now
high praise from
Now
Drakara.
that
So we need to run to the shore to pull the others up.
So what? So yeah, the other guys are going to the shore. Is what's happening right
they're
now. Right?
fleeing.
Okay, so I can fly down. I've still got. How many rounds are in a minute again?
10.
So I mean, I've still got 6 rounds of flying.
It took him 3 to run, so it's going to take you the same because you're the same walking speed
Yeah,
as you have. So
but I'll double my
we've
movement.
got
Obviously.
we saw that rope hanging off the edge, so we can pull them up.
no, because that's the rope that they climbed down this hole with.
Oh, so we
No,
don't have
because
any.
remember when we climbed down?
Yeah,
to
for the
start,
second hole. The second hole.
Remember at the very start where
Yeah.
we climbed into
Yeah,
the
that's what I
mouth
mean.
of the
But
caves?
he went over there to get that rope to put it down here from the top, so they could climb down. That's how he spent his
Okay.
first.
Well, I'll still fly. I can fly and grab.
You could take the rope that's there.
Yeah. All right.
You
All
take
right.
the rope that's there.
I'll take the rope.
Oh yeah,
that's
that way
there.
they can't get up.
Right.
That's a good idea. We'll keep them trapped down there.
And then you
I
fly over.
feel like they don't have.
You fly
They're probably
over there.
slow but powerful. You know. Lieutenant.
You fly over there, and you wait. A few rounds later, nervous because of what you guys had just escaped and what you know exists beneath now the hill of Baldur's Gate, beneath Tumbledown, and knowing Commander Albrecht has left on the ship with this imposter, that ranger, to go to this location to have their meeting with the gnomes.
Did Byford tell that to the other two? Because Carl and I don't know that.
Yeah, he did.
Okay.
Shout it. They were all screaming there at the edge, except for Thelonious, who was climbing around, cutting out, being dexterous, rope leg.
So it was only the bard then in that case, or the what's her name?
Effie.
It was only Effie that actually knows this. Okay.
Or Everett. Depends who's here.
Oh my god.
Gender fluid.
Oh well, you know what the United States passed? There's only one
I
gender. There's
know.
only 2 genders now.
There's only one gender now. We just had this conversation.
That one.
So, I think this is a good spot to end it for the next game.
Yeah.
We did the escape.
Ding.
Woo!
Level 5.
Yes, I'm useful now. Well, more useful than I previously even was.
That could have gone really bad.
Of course, I was always
That was gonna go really bad.
I can't believe we made it out of there.
I thought
was ready, I was ready to give up the gem. I'll be honest.
I thought you
was ready.
guys would have started there.
The turn undead ended up being the reason why I think that we could.
It helped.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Won the twin casting.
Yeah, the twin casted
We need to
Misty
hold
Step
on to
was
that
so
thing.
good. Oh, buddy, I did not know it was that good. Now it's like, especially. So if it affects us both, that means a cure light wounds could affect both people who are wearing it.
For spells that only target the self,
Yeah.
like with self as target, like
Oh,
Expedition
okay. So
Retreat,
cure light wounds
shield.
is target. So
Correct.
target. I
Correct.
could choose the other person, but it wouldn't affect
So
us
that
both.
enhanceability thing
Okay.
I have, I could give you extra hit points and me extra hit points. 'Cause I'm
Only if
targeting-
it's self. That's target.
like
so I can target myself.
so
and
shield.
But if
Shield
you could-
is self. It only had self
Yeah.
as a target.
That would
So-
be sweet to have.
So
Right.
cure
Plus
light
5
wounds
AC.
wouldn't work.
Yeah.
That thing wouldn't work. Shield would work. Mirror image is self.
That's
would
worked.
work. That's what they were
Alter
doing.
self
Yeah,
would
Yeah.
work.
super cool.
All right.
You also know there's one more of these necklaces that exist.
Awesome.
Wait, we're not
Power-
done
power-
yet, folks.
What are they called? The twins. Power twins, not power twins.
The Bobbsy twins?
Going to unite the superheroes.
The superiors. Oh my gosh, those guys.
Something
Oh,
twins unite.
Yeah.
Wonder Twins.
Oh,
Wonder Twins.
Yes, that's right. Wonder Twins.
Okay, we're the Wonder Twins now.
Okay. Hey, whatever works. Now that we know that, I'm gonna get some self spells that would
I was
actually
gonna
work.
say now that I can pick some level 3 spells.
Yeah. Well, I mean, my level 3 spell is. Oh, look at this. How cute.
Wonders of Timu.
So cute. I love it. Well, I mean, obviously, you know what? I don't even need to memorize spiritual guardians. It comes for free with my class. I automatically get spirit guardians.
Does that target self?
Oh my God! Adam, look it up. Adam.
No, it's a radius.
That's a radius. Okay.
That is the Eye of Golorg.
Eye of the Golorg. Here it is. The Eye of Golorg. I got all these trinkets now. The Eye of Golorg. And now we know what it's called, the Eye of Golorg, so we can actually do some research into it. We didn't know what it was called before, but now we can ask some mages. Now we can ask some mages to give us a history check on the Eye of Golorg now that we know what it's called. So that was actually big time, him telling us what it was. Ooh, it looks good when you put it in the light.
Yeah, it kind of glows and shimmers nicely. Yeah.
Very
Timu for
cool.
the win.
Timu.
So
I'm going to put it in my little jar.
level 5.
Yes.
Ryan, feel free to make a level 5 character.
Yeah, sorry guys.
No,
My
it's-
best tonight.
I don't know. I don't
What
know.
hit points I got in my head, I think I should have just played within the moment and not thought about my hit points.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, you should do what your class is supposed to do. You were a fighter class. This whole time you've been playing as though you were the coward class.
Well,
Like,
I had
your
some,
job is to get in there.
I had some kills last game.
Did you?
Oh yeah, I had.
No, you had some damage dealt last game. It was the one time you swung was last game on a carrying crawler and you hit for like 12. Yeah, just do what your class is supposed to do and you'll be fine.
And we'll just
Even then, if you fucked up, it's not your fault, you know. But if you're not pretty cool, if you're like running from
Let's kill that
everything and you're the
light
fighter
right there,
class,
just because we can end it off on this. You get the cool shot there.
it is cool.
That light's such a good idea.
Oh, that was
I'm
a
gonna-
great idea, man.
I want to center this. I'm gonna center this, and I might get a longer one. I want to get, or I'm gonna attach black lights under here for like so when I do Underdark stuff,
Yeah.
and I can have because I have like
Do you really want black lights in your basement?
I do, or this side, on this side of the basement. On this side of the basement, you're all fortunate enough that this tabletop is not enough to
It's
support
not
me.
load bearing.
Yeah, it's not load bearing. Just there'll be the floor will be in the shadows. It's okay.
The stream just went R-rated, so
That's
yeah.
it. Yeah, it's all right.
Time to call.
How check them out. It's our D&D only fans.
After dark.
Yeah.
It's after 11, so it's all of a
Subscribe
sudden-
to our only
Yeah,
fans.
these are cool. I like the 5.
Yeah. All right. So I guess this we're turning it off.
Yep.
Here we go.
Redtail
Rogues.
Rogues. You have
Until next
escaped
time.
Hastur, the aspect of Hastur, and his gibbering mouther companion,
Oh, we didn't just escape the
disguised
Gibbering
as
Master.
an octopus.
We
This
got him.
entire time you thought it was an octopus.
Oh,
We took him out. RTR. Let's get one more shot of Hester here and the poor little dwarf.
I don't know. I might take a break if the game's cool with that.
Whatever you like, Brent.
I'm a little burnt.
Whatever
Maybe
you
it's
like.
this reset. I don't know. It's just
Well, now's the chance for you to make a new character and join in on next session because now's the chance when there's a pause.
No,
You
but if you
obviously
want to
wouldn't-
take a break,
Yeah.
It seems like a good place to jump back in, but
Yeah, this is the point to join back in.
if I jumped out a couple games,
No, that's all right. That's up to you, man.
it wouldn't be long. I just thought maybe a month.
It's up to you. Wait,
I'm just not sure on the character. I'm like,
if
I gotta
it's
start
just
all over.
fine. If
You
you're
go
not
full
in
week?
next game
You
and
go
they're
full
not
week?
in the and they're not in town when you come back, then I'll just let you know when they're in an area again when it's possible to introduce another character where it makes sense.
I have bad luck in these 3-player games.
All right.
It's not. Believe me, it's not intentional. The dice just want what they want,
RTR.
friend.
Well, I was glad you didn't coach me. I was like, oh, at least not coaching.
That's the point, right? It's
Very cool setup. Until next time, signing off.
I don't think I would survive no matter what I did, but at least if I attack him,
there was lots of
I'd
stuff that you
have-
could have done.